Red rabbit, oh, go, 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 go. Broken watch, I'ma keep. AM going in too deep. Sweep the robbers off their feet. Send them to the big sleep. I don't wanna go. I'm living up and on the road. Even if I go in cold, I'm still here and living old. Painting the roses, opening up on poses. I'm gonna say I told ya, but I don't even know ya. Tracing through and under the bridge, and if I want ya, yeah, to pull up and I'd show ya, that they don't even know ya. Oh yeah. Shattered the looking glass, my umbrella showing sass. Marry like Poppins, cause I'm popping ops and ass. I'm pulling the strings, a marionette. Got 10 Ookie Lux, so make me a bet. Mocking turtles, marching his. A spook shack, got you scared. We're sipping the tea at the table, ayy. You won't like what I'm about to say. Got up bustin', I'm ghosting. We on the top, but still moving. My ops all ghosts, cause they losing. They can't stop what we doing. This ain't an ending fairy tale, just a digital autopsy. Catching the white rabbit, turning them into a proxy. They poppin' perk 30s when we got 80 oxys. But they ain't seen the snook since Nagasaki. Broken watch, I'ma keep. AM going in too deep. Sweep the robbers off their feet. Send them to the big sleep. I don't wanna go. I'm living up and on the road. Even if I go in cold, I'm still here and living old. Painting the roses, opening up on poses. I'm gonna say I told ya, but I don't even know ya. Tracing through and under the bridge, and if I want ya, yeah, to pull up and I'll show ya, yeah, that they don't even know ya, know ya. Step into the shack, I got a messy party. Cheshire grinding when I'm catching a body. Off with their heads, we ain't doing no talking. Big stepping like monsters, we walking. We in a theme park, so spinning the teacups. We capping the seat, still can't see ya, ayy. Caught like a mink, spilling the drinks. We reload on naps, giving them time to think. Folding like cards, spilling the royal ink. Hollow queen, all our shooters in sync. Got them all shook, like we came from a book. My 4-5, no slide, come and take a look. Paying the fee, even if caught we walking free. Ain't nobody painting the roses but me. Tweedledum dum dum be rapping in red. I'm making a profit off taking the head. Slide down the hole, this slide make a hole. You losing your body cause I took your soul. Looking glass broke, we here for the smoke. Welcome to Wonderland, you got smoke. Broken watch, I'ma keep. Hey, I'm going in too deep. Sweep the robbers off their feet. Send them to the big sleep. I don't wanna go. I'm living up and on the road. Even if I go in cold, I'm still here and living whole. Painting the roses, opening up on poses. I'm gonna say I told ya, but I don't even know ya. Chasing through and under the bridge, and if I wanted ya, yeah, pull up and I'd show ya, yeah, that they don't even know ya, know ya, know ya. Yeah, thought I'd always. Look at all this power, selling cement with the flour. Look at all this power, double your income in an hour. Look at all this power, I'm laying new firepower, driving new horsepower. I am the new firepower. Ain't packing pieces that little kids do. Ain't you freaking like I just met you. Got you wondering what I might do, but I'm thinking what I won't do, what I need to, what I need to get through. I ain't spending this couple grand to win it. I know that you've been it. I hope that you done did it. Ain't toasting, you can't bend it. I know you ain't done seen it. I am the concrete, I am the steel. I am the only thing here that's real. Get my damn foreman on the phone, tell him that I'm in my zone. Tell the ops I'm breaking every bone. Tell them I won't be alone. We built this place, we own this place. They say insanity, doing the same thing, running the same thing. We ain't the same thing, beat your head against the wall. Tell your boys, yeah, I built that wall. Tell your boys, yeah, I built that wall. Tell your boys, yeah, I built that wall. I am the earthquake, I am the shock. I am the one who gets the bedrock. Drilling down a bedrock, making your girl bedrock. No woman, this ain't bedrock. Let's just put them in deadlock. Stop the beat, need a minute. Your whole damn fraction has a limit. You think the Iron Witch has a limit? You think the boss got a limit? Think the crew got a limit? Yeah, we don't gotta hit it. All of us already been hit, and we don't break, we don't bend, we only take, we only end. Yeah, I am the limit, I am the wall. Hoping you crawl, hoping you bow. Gonna be there to watch you fall. I am the concrete, I am the steel. I am the only thing here that's real. Get my damn foreman on the phone. Tell them that I'm in my zone. Tell the ops I'm breaking every bone. Tell them I won't be alone. We built this place, we own this place. They say insanity, doing the same thing, running the same thing. We ain't the same
Welcome in
thing.
Night of Awesomeness. Hello. Welcome in Speedrunners. Hello. Yes, indeed. Welcome in Christian. Hello. Joshua. Oh, Furry Cures. That's who you are. Welcome in Zombie. Hello, Sir W. Good to see you. Hello, Mig.net. Good to see you. Hello. Excuse me. Hello, Relboy. Hello. Good to see you. Hello, Alias. Hello. Welcome in PS2 Vibes. Hello, Camelot. Hello, Big Jerry. Hello, Wargaming Dad. Good to see you. Hey, how are you, Wargaming Dad? Hope you're well.
Dad. How cool.
Yeah. He's a friend of the channel. Welcome in, Brady. Good to see you. Hello. How are you? My favorite. I'm glad I'm your favorite otter. Glad to hear. You're playing Pragmata right now. It's really good, Sir W. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a really good game. I will be streaming it actually for the autism awareness, and acceptance raid train
How this goes.
that I'm a part of later this week, so that'll be fun.
I mean,
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad you're good, Wargaming
talking
Dad.
to the stream.
No, real quick. Have you seen that one infamous IGN review of that mouse PI game?
Yeah, I saw they didn't like it, which it's IGN, so I'm not too surprised. But Mouse PI is a pretty cool looking game, honestly. I want to check it out.
Yeah, I don't game as much as I used to.
I'm just kind of
but if a certain game is out, like
what's gonna happen?
Eugenics or Dispatch comes out, I play it. But I might just play that just to spite IGN.
Stickers if you stream.
Honestly, fair. Like I've seen some people play it, and it does look fun. It kind of looks like a Doom kind of type game, but it has like that really cool like 1920s, 30s like cartoon aesthetic, like very like diesel punk kind of vibe to it in general. Like a lot of like diesel punk. Yeah, it's called Mouse PI. It's like a classic cartoon kind of theme in general. It's really cool.
Like Cuphead.
I definitely recommend checking it out.
Cuphead but
Cuphead, but different
like
game, different gameplay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Like Cuphead.
Yeah, it's also supposed to be modeled after classic noir. So you do talk to the characters. There is a narrative attached to it.
Oh, that sounds pretty sick. That's a indie game. Is it free? Do you pay for it? Or
it's $30 on Steam, but it's like 12 hours long, I believe. So it sounds like it's worth your money.
I'm gonna mark it down.
There was one indie game that I demoed at PAX called Aether and Iron that I really liked because it was kind of like that too. It was like all cool diesel punk, so kind of like BioShock, like Atlantis: The Lost Empire, kind of like vibe to it. Super cool for sure.
Alright.
Hey Snakes, welcome on in. Hello Protector. Thank you for the $2. What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetype? I've actually never played or seen Yu-Gi-Oh Protector. So I couldn't really say there, unfortunately. I am very uncultured when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a bunch. I'm actually
I got
a ROM of the Yu-Gi-Oh Duel of the Roses. It's the one where it's like it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's set in the time of the War of the Roses, and it's like a card board game. It's really cool. I thought they made it for PC and they don't, so I need a ROM to do it. But
actually, it's funny your commenter mentions that, or your chatter mentions that, because I've been playing Master Duel recently. I downloaded it for an app because I used to play tournaments. The deck I run with is a Fossil Fusion deck, which is probably going to go over your head, just like nerd shit. It's like a rock deck, so like how you play it is you destroy like your own monsters and your opponent's monsters, and then you use like a fusion card, but it's a very unique it's a fusion card where it fuses both your monsters in your graveyard, your opponent's monsters in their graveyard, and you remove them from play so they can't bring it back or activate their effects, and you just make a monster and just destroy them.
Yeah.
Interesting. That sounds kind of cool.
Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics are just bonkers. I didn't play in tournaments Yu-Gi-Oh, but I did for Magic the Gathering. I was in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, there's like a 30-step like process in turns. So it gets like really convoluted, and that's like the main barrier to entry for like a lot of newer fans with these new mechanics.
Complexity and probably
very
like
interesting.
Order matters of what you do things. Yup.
That's good to know. You've been playing since 2005, since Protector. You love Yu-Gi-Oh? That's awesome, Protector. And thank you for the $2 as well. Interesting.
Wow, yeah. Can't remember.
It's a long time, yeah.
Started. Because then I stopped and switched to Magic, because I like the aesthetic of Magic the Gathering more. Or, I mean, used to. It seems like the newer sets for Magic the Gathering kind of lose that kind of aesthetic.
That makes sense for sure, yeah. Absolutely.
Having crossovers, like with Ninja Turtles. It's like, okay, what are we doing here, guys?
Wait, so it's funny because like a friend of mine like wants me, like she's been wanting me to get into Magic specifically. So like that's like, yeah. So I've been kind of getting into it a little bit because like there's like there's the TMNT stuff that.
Yeah, there's TMNT stuff. There's Final Fantasy stuff. The Final Fantasy stuff's really strong.
And Avatar: The Last Airbender, like all that, like those three specifically kind of got me into it because I love TMNT. I actually grew up with it, and when I went to PAX, I met the co-creator of TMNT, Kevin Eastman. That was a really cool moment for me because it was super cool, especially because I have a ton of nostalgia for TMNT. So it was really cool meeting him. He was super nice. We talked about like the 2003 series because that's the one I grew up with. Very cool stuff.
Gotcha.
For sure.
So he did all of them, even like the 2003 and up till now, or recently, or just
no. So Kevin Eastman initially worked on he co-created the comic with Peter Laird back in like the 1980s essentially because they started it as like an underground comic book, and initially it was like an homage to like Frank Miller's Ronin and Daredevil, stuff like that. Yeah. But like, they just did it with Turtles. But it was like, it ended up, just selling out. Like they had like 3,000 copies made and they sold like instantly. So they kept having to produce more and more, and it became a bigger thing. They got the cartoon deal, But then eventually, I think at some point in like the mid 90s or maybe like right at the start of the 2000s, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird like split up because like Kevin didn't really like the direction it was going in, because it was like a huge franchise now. It was a big deal. It wasn't like just a comic book, and that's kind of what they started it with originally. Yeah. So yeah, he sold his share of the Turtles to Peter Laird and he owned them for a long time. But then eventually, I think in the mid 2010s, they got back together to write The Last Ronin together. And that was like, that's considered the definitive end of the TMNT timeline, basically.
Oh,
and that's like a really good comic, by the way.
It's like either like a spin-off or, something else.
Most of the comics that come out now are like the IDW stuff. I haven't read too much of it. I've liked some of it that I've read.
Comics books recently.
Well, I think in the current line of TMNT comics, like Shredder is now like a good guy, and he works as like with the police, like he works as like the chief of police in New York or something. It's interesting.
Isn't Lex Luthor more of an anti-hero in the current DC continuity comics?
I haven't caught up in a while, so I wouldn't know, but maybe.
Everything in comics. Yeah.
I'm not caught up on the comics myself. I'm more so just I watch the shows, but I haven't read the comics.
Oh, gotcha.
Honestly, the shows are the best part. I would say, like, for me personally, the best DC media is probably Batman the Animated Series and Justice League Unlimited. Like, those both do everything right, in my opinion. They're so good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was referring to, like, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics. Like, I'm fairly, like, knowledgeable of, like, pre-New 52 or, like, a continuity. Yeah, but
Interesting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just don't read too much of comics today that's currently coming out.
Yeah, no, it's very convoluted now. I feel like. Think of the $2 protector. You have a War Rock and a Fossil Deck Magnet deck. Oh, nice! That's awesome.
Oh wow.
John, yeah, that's pretty cool. Think of it, the $2, John. They broke up over Venus being the 5th turtle. Wait, really? I don't remember that. I thought that was.
That's funny.
Wait, I mean, interesting. Was that actually what it was? If so, I thought I mean. I'm assuming that's a joke, but like, as for my recollection, it's just because they it was kind of a different thing at that point. It wasn't just a comic book; it was a huge media empire, basically.
Yeah.
In the '90s, especially.
Yeah. And Venus was just a live action show. Venus was just a show inclusion, right? She wasn't in the comics, was she?
I don't know, actually.
There was a live-action show that included a female turtle, which, according to Netflix, The Toys That Made Us... Oh! Yeah, it played into it. Yeah, that part is true PS2 vibes. Yes, you're correct. Because, they'd already been kind of, butting heads a bit before that, because at that point, it was a huge media empire. They had 3 movies, they had 2 shows at that point, 1 live-action show and the previous animated series. So he just left. He's especially talking to him, at PAX, he's obviously more he's obviously softer on it now, and he's not as upset about what happened to the turtles and such, and he likes seeing, he likes seeing how much of an impact it's had on people like myself, and that was really cool. And like I said, they came back in the mid 2010s to write The Last Ronin together, which it's technically the final TMNT comic, or at least in terms of the timeline. It's the one where Michelangelo is the last turtle alive, and he has to avenge his dead brothers essentially and stop I think a descendant of Shredder.
I know what you're talking about.
The comic is so good. I cannot recommend it enough.
That's supposed to be rad. Yeah, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
It's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, that one I cannot recommend that one enough.
Kind of like when Samurai Jack came back for us as a kind of more adult show that showed blood and stuff for its last I don't know, was it 8 episodes? I forget.
Yeah, that's right. Well, getting to Tartakovsky was kind of wanting to lean that way anyway for a while, I think, because after that he did Primal, which very adult but really good, very good stuff really good. There.
Yeah, he's a masterclass. The Clone Wars series was better than the prequels altogether.
I would say for maybe we're going to talk about Star Wars on this list too, but maybe a hot take. I like the Clone Wars TV show more than any other thing in Star Wars.
Clone show, or
there's the
main the CGI one essentially. I like the.
It gets good. I've seen that one. That one does get good. At the beginning, it's got a rough start, but then it gets really good.
100%.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I think the payoffs and how deep into just characterization and showing how war affects each of those planets, I think it does the best.
Yeah,
out of any Star Wars media.
Ahsoka, I was like, oh god, Ahsoka's so annoying. And then I don't know, a couple seasons in, I was like, damn, she's a well-rounded, she's a great character. This is awesome.
Yeah, she became a fan favorite for good reason.
Yeah. I definitely think that the Clone Wars or Filoni's Clone Wars show, it definitely gave the prequel the prequel universe more time to breathe, so more people saw the appeal of the conflict, even if they thought it was convoluted in the prequel movies.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, you guys want to get started on this list? We got a lot of movies to go through, obviously.
But maybe should we start a preamble for the 80s in general for sci-fi? Why this was such a big moment, such a big
sounds like you have something to say about it. Go for it.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I feel as though this is where sci-fi kind of peaked, personally, because this is where you get most of the high profile sci-fi franchises around this time. Not just mentioning Star Wars, but a whole bunch of others we're getting into. And even though it didn't make the cutoff, Alien, it came out in 1979. So again, just we're getting peak sci-fi films left and right
Yeah.
throughout this period. We also saw a bunch of people trying to capitalize on success, and you get a lot of like, low-budget knockoffs.
Oh, you kind of cut out there for some reason, Kino. I don't know what happened.
Muffled.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. No worries.
With all the big name successes, you're also getting a bunch of low budget knockoffs as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because after Star Wars did like gangbusters at the movie theater, everyone was like, okay, back in the 70s, everyone was like, all right, we gotta make our own Star Wars, basically.
Well, even in the 80s too. Like, we'll talk about it, but one of the movies on this list, themed after a certain franchise by Mattel, was very clearly trying to ape off of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
I know exactly
second
what you're talking about.
I would basically
Yes,
second
exactly.
everything Kino said, that kind of the 70s started the spark for sci-fi. Like, again, Alien is probably my favorite horror film of all time, but it really hit its stride in the 80s. So the 70s was like the starting gun, and the 80s is where it just got super solid, and then 90s it started like slowly declining, and I guess early 90s it was still okay, but like it's downhill from the 80s, basically, I feel. So I second that.
Awesome. Oh, also, thank you, Protector, for the $2. Who's your favorite Darkstalkers character? Mine's Felicia. Well, that's a good one. I'd say Morrigan for me, though. I like Morrigan a lot. Oh,
She's
very
also
difficult.
Spider-Man's favorite Darkstalkers character.
Oh yeah, that's right. All the memes of Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah,
Mhm.
very funny for sure.
God, didn't they do a new one of that? I remember playing like the original Marvel vs. Capcom, but I think.
Oh well, they have like a collection out now. Yeah,
Oh,
like they
okay.
finally because of licensing, because like Disney and stuff. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't think they could ever get those games out there, but they did, and they're all playable now on modern platforms. It's so good.
That is sick.
Like
That
I
is
work
sick.
with Capcom directly because I'm a Capcom creator, so I was really glad to see they were finally bringing those out. Super cool. Definitely
John
great
Williams
games
in
there.
The chat, Grievous was badass, and Grievous was badass in the series, but he was kind of a wimpy baby in the movies.
That's true, yeah. Definitely. The Mandalorian arc was finale... Huh? Especially that shot of Obi-Wan opening the door to see the full-scale battle? I'm assuming you're talking about Clone Wars, yeah. Clone Wars is great. Hope your guests are having a good day today. Are you guys having a good day today? Someone in chat was wondering.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Are we having a good day today? Yeah, I'm having a good day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm chilling.
awesome. How about you, Kino? Are you having a good day?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
Awesome.
It
Glad
was
to
like
hear.
the only thing I had scheduled for today, so I've just been chilling.
Mm,
Yeah,
same.
I'm looking forward to talking about 80s movies for sure. I
took
guess let's get
yesterday
into
off.
it.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's
Wait, no, I work with Capcom Protector, like promoting their stuff and such. So I'm a Capcom creator, so I work directly with them.
So
I don't
like
make
a
stuff
creator
for them.
program. They have like a
Yeah.
kind of like sponsor.
There's a creators
certain
program for
streamers.
Capcom.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool for sure. That's how I got the early code for Pragmata.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they released it shortly after I got my hands on the over $200 PC PS2 port on MVC2, but I'm not bitter. Nope. Yeah, they should have released it sooner, huh? Good God. Yeah, that one is an expensive one now, 100%. It's probably gone down by now, I'd imagine, but yeah, I guess let's get into it. So the first one we have here is The Empire Strikes Back. Would you mind giving your individual thoughts on this movie specifically?
You want to go first one, or should I?
I'll go first. I know it's kind of like the cliche to say this was the best Star Wars, but I don't know, just like thematically and kind of all around, and the story itself and the character development, I think it is the best Star Wars. I am of that, so brave take. Empire is the best Star Wars, but yeah, I don't know. I feel
Very
like
brave take, of course.
Yeah, I feel like it really like sold the idea of there being a sequel. I think back in the I can't remember. I watched documentaries about it. I think back when they did the first one, they were not planning to do a second one. I do know that. And they kind of did the second and third one together. So when they said they were doing a second one, I think the kind of like the scuttlebutt back in the day was like, oh, it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be as good. Or, people were doubting that, oh, they could even take a second one or, make a second one work. But no, they really did. So it's the third one where it kind of fell apart, which is also on this list. So we'll wait till that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with everything Wendy is saying. Everything about Empire Strikes Back is just flat out iconic, from the battle on Hoth to Luke's training with Yoda, like the grand revelation of Vader being Luke's father on Cloud City. Like, all of that is, like, I would say peak, like, cinema.
A lot of iconic moments.
Yeah. I would say, like, if we're just gonna move on to like tier listings, I would say like timeless. If like my mentality for for the timeless category is, if we want to show aliens that we are intelligent, like we are capable of creating like high forms of art, things of note, we put like a gold, we'd assemble like a golden disc or something along those lines that we share with them. Yeah, beam it up to space. Yeah, like The Empire Strikes Back would be one of those movies.
I feel like timeless category means like people like 200 years from now could watch it and still like kind of get something out of it. But so it's kind of a take on that same thing. So
yeah. I mean, I feel the same. I feel like people, like you said, 200 years from now, probably, we'll still watch this movie, still get something out of it, and it's just.
Oh yeah, I still rewatch it sometimes, and it's still entertaining. It's still. Great movie.
The first movie is next year it'll be 50 years old. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I know. The first movie is going to be Star Wars as a franchise will officially be 50 next year. That's crazy.
Oh man!
But
they're going to do something big. Disney or somebody.
They are. They are. Like, they're actually re-releasing the original version of Star Wars.
Non-Lucas messed up.
Yep.
What?
Oh wow!
Oh, this is the first I've heard of it. Oh my god! Let's go!
I'm so happy about it too. Like, finally.
Like, they're going to be released to there's going to be a theatrical release all across the country.
There is.
I thought like on DVD, Blu-ray or something, but theatrical release is going to be sick. That's going to be sick. I
know, it took them like 30-ish years at this point, but finally. Yeah. I'm so happy about that.
Wow,
it's gonna be cool. Great. Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they're doing it. It's like 50 years. Like, that's a big anniversary. So I get why.
And I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna want to go back and see it too. So
yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'm excited for sure. It'll be really fun.
I'm really curious to see how the box office is gonna go. Like, just for an anniversary film, like how many people are like that, like a star for a theatrical experience of Star Wars.
I mean, like, if Revenge of the Sith is anything to go by, like, they re-released that last year, and that was actually a big deal. Like, that was like the biggest movie when it came out that weekend. It was number one at the box office.
Yeah, I feel like if any of them's gonna get a bunch of money at the box office, it will definitely be this re-release of Star Wars.
100%. Like, if Revenge of the Sith is a well-liked movie, so I get why. But like, if that already was doing incredibly well last year, I think this is going to be a big deal next year. I'm really excited to see. I can't wait.
Yep.
So next we have a very interesting one. I feel like the general like mood on this one is so interesting now to look at in retrospect. Oh, also, before I continue, thank you for the $5, John. Joke when Lucas sold Star Wars, the terms included no holiday special and no OG cut.
Did the holiday special come out around this time? I don't even know.
I think that was like
1978. I looked at I looked it up.
Holiday
1970.
Special was like right before Empire because it like that was Boba Fett's first appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
That's
was. Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, Kino's here, TL. We've de-radicalized him, which is good.
Yeah,
this is Wendy is next to Kino here, Sparky.
Hello.
yeah. There are also some other canon elements to the holiday special. Funnily enough, like it is the first introduction to Kashyyyk, Chewie's home planet. Is like Life Day too. Like that is an actual holiday celebrated in universe. So even if it doesn't feel like it, it is soft canon to the universe because some things established are canon. Everything else is a dispute, though.
Yeah,
That makes
like,
sense, yeah.
Like the not self-help, but like the instructions on how to build whatever that device was, or the weird like lap dance for the grandpa. Like, oh my god, yeah, that was an experience. That was an experience. I like how Lucas like personally was trying to track down every copy of that thing
Of the holiday
on-
special?
Yeah,
Yeah. It was so funny.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense for sure. It would be better original with no edits. Well, I think that's what they're doing next year,
Yeah, I
Webster. Like that's yeah. Like when for the 50th anniversary, it is like the original one with no like Lucas edits. So that's good. That's really good in my
Lucas
opinion.
CGI. Yeah, the practical effects are way better.
Exactly.
Way better.
100%. And like Return of the Jedi, I think got some of the worst of it though. Like this stupid, terrible
Yes.
song they included there. So
Yeah.
annoying. God.
Even my like prime example of like why the edits were bad that Lucas did was in the first one actually, when they're driving into Tatooine and he adds that creature or whatever, and it purposely like obscures the entire frame for like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. And I'm like, how did he think that was good when we could have like got more of the establishing shot? We could have got, but we're just like looking at these bad CGI scales on this thing for a long time.
Like he just it was just a stupid excuse for him to do like a tech demo, basically, it feels like, which is terrible.
Yep. That's
Awful.
actually a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's honestly how I've always viewed the special editions. It's just that. Like Empire got the least of it, thankfully. Yeah. E.T. So I'm curious what your guys' thoughts on E.T. is specifically.
It didn't have too much of an impact on my childhood, honestly. I just watched it. I was just like, yeah, it was okay. Like, I guess as a kid, I was more. I didn't really want to befriend aliens when I was a kid. Like, I kind of wanted to befriend robots and dogs instead. Like, those movies more resonate with me more.
Aliens versus robot dogs.
Yeah. It's
What
not
about
a
you,
bad movie
Wendy?
by any means.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Kino. That was my.
No, you're good.
I haven't. I think I watched it when I was a kid, but I have not seen it recently. What I do know about it was like how they edited the phones out, or they edited the guns out in that one scene and put phones in their hands for the.
Oh
FBI when they
yeah,
fly
like
over 'em.
Spielberg did his own like special
Yeah.
edition thing.
I think
Yeah,
that was just the thing back then. It's like, oh man, we have all this technology. When we gotta, use it somehow to change something, to improve something. So
that one was so weird because that came along. That wasn't even in the 90s, I think. Let me see. Special. Let me see. ET Special Edition or whatever. Yeah. When did that come out? Oh, it was 2002. Yeah, it was the 20th anniversary edition, and they did all that. Like, why?
I think they did it before that one, even. I think. Hold on.
Well, because the special editions for Star Wars came out in the 90s,
Oh, dude.
and
Oh my God, dude.
the ET like stuff, like this. Yeah, like I'm showing this here. Like this is the one. Yeah, where they changed all this stuff
This is,
on
you're
the.
right. Oh my God. It feels like a long.
Yeah, this.
Oh, dude.
No, it's
I
all
don't
good. But at
understand.
the very least, he, Spielberg, reversed the changes. At least he understood.
Yeah.
He responded to the backlash well. At least.
Yeah, I don't understand making changes like that. It's like some people were posting about this for like the Invincible reprints. Like they changed some of the dialogue.
Oh, really?
It's not even like it's not even like offensive dialogue. It's just it's trying to make it more modern. I'm just like, don't do that. That's dumb. Just keep it how it was.
No.
It's weird, actually.
Hello, me.
Huh, like, yeah, because I am pretty, like, I'm pretty anti-censorship, but I wouldn't consider that censorship, but that's just, like, a weird
Revisionist?
thing, you know? Yeah, revisionist. That's a good way of putting it.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. It's just weird. I don't know why you would do that. I guess I'd probably put E.T. in okay, but it's so interesting because, like when that movie came out, it was like it was the highest grossing movie of all time when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a huge deal. It was like everywhere. And it's so interesting. It is a good movie. I do think.
Spielberg's career, I think, or was that?
Well, no, Jaws was the thing that started his career.
Jaws. All right, okay.
Yeah, because he had Jaws on like this. Yeah, because Jaws was like in the 70s, and then he had like Raiders of the Lost Ark in like 19. Actually,
it was
I think
him and Lucas that were just popping off.
Yeah. I would say that E.T. was what established Spielberg's family-friendly image, I would say.
That I would agree with, yes.
Blockbuster image. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because then he had his hands on a lot of stuff after that. He got like, he's involved in like Animaniacs and like Tiny Toons with Warner Brothers. Yeah. And he had like his own video game, or like he made different video games. Like he had a hand in like Medal of Honor and stuff like that. And he even he was one of the main founders of DreamWorks with Jeffrey Katzenberg and David Geffen. Yeah. Well, that was mostly because Jeffrey was just mad at Disney. He left Disney after Michael Eisner didn't give him the promotion he wanted, and then he just went off with Steven Spielberg because he had that connection. He's like, "Hey, you're a big name. Let's make a studio to rival Disney.
Hey, let's become friends."
Well, I mean, no, they were friends. That's the thing. He just went to him because he wanted to like make something to rival Disney, because he knew with Spielberg's name he could do that, but also like.
Did
What's that?
Did DreamWorks ever like kind of rival Disney? I would say like during the Shrek era, they were making
that. I think is the only thing you could argue. Yeah, because like Disney was everywhere. In it was in the 90s. Like they were huge. Yeah, so that's kind of
Because think of the films that came out during the 90s, right? Like you had Mulan, Little Mermaid, Hercules. Like this, that would be where most people would consider to be modern Disney
Renaissance, the Disney Renaissance. I believe is what this period is called. Yeah. Before that,
just back-to-back hits like Aladdin. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I can't see
Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, the big one for sure.
Yeah,
Lion King, the big one.
I can't. I couldn't see them rivaling Disney with like hits like those coming out.
No, because like the thing is Disney was also like, this is when they were beginning to branch out into like even more adult material, because they founded Touchstone Pictures in the 80s, and that was kind of their way to get like make adult movies, just not under the Disney name essentially. So
interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. So they had all that. So they were beginning to branch out, but DreamWorks kind of wanted to do that as well. Like DreamWorks made Saving Private Ryan. That was made under DreamWorks, and
fantastic.
They also a great movie. Yeah, and then they had like Prince of Egypt, which is phenomenal. I love Prince of Egypt. One of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, really good. Great animated movie there. And they were kind of like, they wanted prestige basically. They wanted like to be like seen as like a prestigious studio, so they were making stuff like Gladiator, Saving Private Ryan, Prince of Egypt, all that stuff, like really early on in like the late 90s. And then they kind of started to like their animation studio specifically began to topple a bit, and other aspects as well. Yeah, because they made Shrek, that was a big deal, but like they had a lot of flops in the 2000s. Yeah, like something like The Road to El Dorado, which is a great movie, but it flopped when it came out, sadly. And like when Sinbad came out, that almost completely tanked DreamWorks in general. Like they almost went bankrupt over that.
Sinbad was pretty rough.
Yeah, they almost went bankrupt over that movie, and that happened a second time too with Rise of the Guardians, which is crazy because that's a good movie in my opinion. But
I have not seen.
they
Rise of
almost
the
went
Guardians.
bankrupt. It's good. It's really creative.
Is that the
I
owl one,
yeah.
or is it the one where it's like the Avengers, but it's the
Like Santa
like,
Claus,
Santa
Jack
Claus,
Frost, all that. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one where like the Tumblr Jack Frost that everybody thirsts for and was like
Oh,
shipping
is
with
that one?
Elsa
Okay,
for a
so
while.
I have seen that one then, and that is pretty. That's
That is a
fun movie.
great movie. It
Yeah,
is,
that's
but
a
it
fun
almost made them go bankrupt again, which is crazy. Yeah, it's just
really
it's I actually like. I think that movie's kind of underrated, but yeah, it almost made them go bankrupt again, which is wild. Okay, so now we have Star Trek.
Next one.
What is that? I can't read
Star
that
Trek
very
2?
easily. Oh yeah, Wrath of Khan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never seen that, so I'll have to rely on YouTube for this one.
So this is
Okay.
probably the most iconic Star Trek film. I would say the first one is pretty underrated, but that was in the 70s. But Wrath of Khan, as the title suggests, introduces one of the most well-known villains of the franchise, Khan.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's probably one of the most emotional like climaxes in the franchise, but I'm not going to spoil it for obvious reasons.
Mhm.
Okay,
The
yeah.
stakes are really
I'm
I'll
high.
have to watch
The
it because
stakes
I've
are
never
really
seen that
super
movie.
Yeah, I'm guessing Wendy was the one who nominated it.
I think it was already on the template actually
It's
when I
probably higher on
looked.
the list,
Oh, okay.
honestly, but I would have if I had thought of it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you say this sits for you?
That's. I don't know if I want to say timeless, but it is like really, really good. It's like really.
Yeah, I'd say
maybe just joy to watch.
I'd say joy to
Okay.
watch too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll put it
Consensus.
there then. Yeah. Consider
Yeah,
that on my watch list. I'm sure I'll check it out eventually.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's really good.
are you a big Trekkie, Noah?
No, I've never seen Star Trek, believe it or not. I want to though.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to wonder what would be a good starting point for you, because the OG series,
next-
like that could be hit or miss. So I kind of want to recommend like Star Trek: The Next Generation first, because
Okay.
like, do you think that's fair, Wendy? Like, check out Star Trek: The Next Generation first, and then start with the OG if you want, or is that like a sin?
Yeah. No. I don't know. Like the Trek. Like.
Yeah, no,
rules
Kimmel.
Or like.
I've never seen Star Trek. Surprisingly, I know, right? It's kind of shocking.
I don't know what's like a sin or not in fucking Star Trek terms, but it's. I would.
Oh, you know
honestly
more than
say
me,
that
at least.
too. Yeah, I would honestly say that too. The Next Generation is better characters. It's a little more kind of modernized. It's not as like I don't know like cliche or like because there's some rough episodes in the original series. There's some rough stuff in that, but. Yeah, I think the Next Generation is a good starting point, honestly. Deep Space Nine is like fire, though. Deep Space Nine is like primo.
When did the Next Generation air?
It started airing in 1987, I believe, and for multiple seasons years after.
Okay, yeah, it
Okay,
went a long
I'll
time,
give it a
like
look then.
11 seasons or something like that. Maybe not that many. Somewhere around there. I started watching like Voyager when I was growing up. Like Voyager was the one that started, and then I went back and watched the others because I liked Voyager, and then I realized Voyager wasn't like the best. It's okay, but it's not the best.
Yeah, you know.
Camelot says for her that the Next Generation in Deep Space Nine got her into Star Trek. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, so you
Those
know
are
who
the-
Patrick Stewart is, right? Like his character of Picard, Noah.
Yeah, I know the character of Picard. Yes.
Okay, so Star Trek: The Next Generation. That's the one he appears in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just
Picard
for
Oh,
series.
okay.
He's the main captain.
Interesting.
Yep.
That makes sense.
What a cool
Yeah.
character.
And did
Mhm.
Patrick Stewart start playing him in the Next Generation then,
Oh,
or
yeah.
was
He's played
that
him the
Yeah, yeah.
entire time? Yep, he played him the
Yep.
entire time.
From start to finish.
awesome? Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll definitely have to give that a look for sure.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah, like
That'd be worth rewatching.
Yeah, just-
I haven't
just-
rewatched it, but good.
yeah, just a great cast all around. You'll love all the characters. Probably probably not Joss Whedon's character though.
Wait,
is
Joss
that the
Whedon was in
son?
that show?
Yeah, that's how he got his start, dude. He was whose kid was he? I can't
Wesley?
remember.
Because I thought he was
Wesley's
a writer,
kid,
not an
yeah.
actor. What?
No, he started in acting in The Next Generation. Yep.
Wow, I'm learning a lot today. Because then he went on to do like Toy Story and The Avengers and stuff. Wow. And then he also got in trouble for things, obviously.
Yeah, for numerous.
Oh wait, no. Wait.
reasons.
What fuck? What
Oh,
am I
no,
talking
no.
about?
Yeah.
Not Joss Whedon. Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton is who I'm talking about.
Dude,
I don't know why I said Joss Whedon.
I heard you say Josh Whedon, and it translated into my brain as Will Wheaton as well too. So I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, so are we
I
talking
don't know
about
why.
two
I don't know why I
different
said
people?
that. That's
or-
a perfect
No,
line.
we're
these-
both talking about Will Wheaton, but
Will
I'd
Wheaton,
heard
Will Wheaton.
I heard Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, Scott. I don't
So
know
is
why I
this
said
not
that.
Joss Whedon then?
No.
That's in the show, or
No. It's Will Wheaton. He plays Wesley.
okay, that's
We got our
my
because I
brains
was
messed
really
up.
confused when I heard that. I was like, wait, Joss Whedon was a writer
I was
for
wondering
like
why you were so
Buffy the
shocked.
Vampire Slayer and Toy
Yeah.
Story.
I was wondering why you were so
Yeah, yeah.
shocked, and I was like, what? But yeah. I
No, that
translated it
yeah,
to-
because
Yeah,
we were
sorry.
thinking of two different people, so that
Yeah,
explains.
sorry.
Okay.
That was a brain fart.
No.
I don't know why I said Joss Whedon.
Yeah,
No, you're all
just
you're
Will
all
Wheaton.
good.
But yeah,
It's
just
like
a-
the
Kinda
other
funny.
ones.
Yeah, but just a great cast all around board. Like there's
Dinah,
the character of
that's
Worf,
great.
Riker, Data. Yeah,
Oh, Data's Data's such a good like character study.
yeah.
Interesting.
And-
Yeah, a lot of people have recommended I look at Data as well as a character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. He's really cool. I always like the kind of like robot becomes more human kind of storylines. Trope.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a trope.
Do you
Yeah, 'cause
do you like the movie AI Artificial Intelligence, Wendy?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the Spielberg film?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great
That's a good
movie.
one. Yep.
Yeah, what I love about
Definitely.
Data is that he's not treated as like a tool. He's treated as like just another one of the guys, like another crew member.
Definitely.
It's a-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what might be fun if we ever do this again would be like ranking like 2000 sci-fi, because then we could
Yeah, I
talk
was about
about
to say,
stuff
we
like
could go to,
AI.
we can go to 90s, we can go to 2000s, we can go through the list, man, through the
Yeah.
ages.
If people
Yeah.
like this enough, yeah, I'd be down to do another one for sure. Like 90s, 2000s, yeah, because like 2000s has like Minority Report and like AI and
Mhm.
like Treasure Planet, stuff like that. A lot of good stuff in the
I think
2000s too.
90s
Oh yeah,
has,
and the
like,
reboot of
Total
Star Trek.
Recall and stuff like that too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that would be an interesting one at some point. I'd be down for that. Yeah, if y'all want to see that, let me know. That would be fun.
All right, the thing.
For now, we have The Thing. I know what my thoughts on this
sure.
are, but I'll let you two say your piece specifically first.
I think it's fantastic. It's such a good horror movie. It's so good where you don't even see the monster that much. The entire like the main villain is basically paranoia. Like, oh my god, I rewatch this movie probably every year, every 2 years. It's just put together so well. The production went like so well. Like the very end scene, the very like trade of dialogue was like not even in the script. Like they just improved it. It's so good. Top tier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna echo Wendy. It's one of my favorite films of all time. Like even if you like just the whole horror aspect aside, the story of just like all these guys who already don't like each other, like stuck in this isolated location, like not sure of who to trust, not trusting each other, and having to find ways of solving a solution. That is very compelling to me, and it makes it like I find it incredibly rewatchable. And it's a very profitable idea because Among Us just saw that and said, let's make a game out of it.
That's true,
And it
yeah.
made a bunch of money. Yeah. Because
Among Us is-
it touches upon this like really universal problem like everyone has like in the world, which is trust, like of knowing who you can or cannot trust. Like that's a fear, a rational fear that we're all going to have until the end of time, or until the end of humanity.
Yep, it's
Great movie.
Can't trust your fellow man.
Yeah, I don't. to this day, I don't understand why it was so hated at the time. Other than the aliens are scary. It's not. Why isn't this more like ET? Wah.
Probably too gross. It was like they were going crazy with the practices.
Yeah, it's just It's ridiculous because they're not looking at the story. They're just comparing it to like entirely different genres instead of looking at it on its own.
Just like if we take the horror element out of it too, and just talk about like the sci-fi element of like an organism that can mimic things, and also that it's like smart enough to try to rebuild a ship, and it's trying to get out. It's not like so much as it's here to kill everybody. It's trying to leave, or at least it's kind of ambiguous if it's trying to leave to get out of the ice so it doesn't freeze, or if it's trying to leave to like go back to its home planet. So
everyone
uncommunicatable to that thing. Like no, you can't communicate to it. Is cool.
Yeah, that's another thing of how it's the story's executed. It like there's a subtlety in how everyone is portrayed. In order to get the most out of it, you need to be focusing. You need to be like looking at the details, the subtle details of the performances of everyone, because you can't even necessarily like trust the main character, McReady. Yeah, because at a certain point you're looking at him like, oh, is he possibly like the Thing? Because it
makes the audience mistrust the characters as the characters are kind of mistrusting each other. It's really smart.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, what are your thoughts, Noah?
What do you think, Noah?
I really like The Thing, honestly. I think it is timeless as well, for sure. It's a great movie. I put that in timeless, honestly.
Yeah. No arguments.
Definitely. So now we have Escape from New York. Funny enough, I've never seen this movie. I know of it, but I've never seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, really? Okay, so this is the one that I put on. So I'm gonna try to sell you guys on it. So basically, like the most badass action character you could possibly think is what's his face in this movie is Kurt Russell in this movie.
Russell.
Like it's so it's campy quite a few times, and its sequel Escape from LA is bad, except for there's like one really good scene in it. But the whole thing, I think it's been a while since I've seen it, but it's was like, I think he has to go save the president's daughter, and New York is like a lawless land. They had to lock it down basically, and nobody goes in there except there's criminals, and so they hire Kurt Russell, who's this military badass, to go in and save him. And it's very what would the aesthetic be? It's almost kind of like Mad Max, like post-apocalyptic kind of, I would say.
Okay.
But it's really smart in like its portrayal of the characters. It kind of reminds me of oh shoot, who was that other action star? I can't remember
Rambo?
off the top of my head. Yeah, it's kind of Rambo-esque. Yeah, it's definitely, but you can kind of tell when you see Kurt Russell's character. Snake Plissken is his name. He's got a snake tattoo on his belly that it goes down beyond his pants, and it's like, oh, where's the tail end?
Yeah.
But he's just he kind of borrowed from a lot of different. You can kind of see he's kind of like an action amalgamation of characters. Go ahead.
Okay, John Carpenter also directed this, right?
I believe
like he did with The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hey, that's a pretty good endorsement right off the bat, because this was his peak era, like the 80s.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a kind of a John Carpenter like gross out action kind of, or a gross out film. It's not like nothing like The Thing, but it's still really, really good. It's really, really good. Has some great one-liners in it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Definitely, yeah. Okay. So where would you say that ranks for you specifically?
I would say I'd say joy to watch, actually, because I like the series a lot. Yeah. I'm
definitely gonna have to add this to my list then. I'll have to give it a look for sure.
Yeah, it's a really good fun.
Absolutely.
Like, get some popcorn and bitch out.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah,
so
I'll have to check it out.
Now we have Noah's Sacred Cow.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that my entire channel is themed around, Tron.
Yeah.
I think that's an easy timeless, but we can still talk about it, so we don't have to throw it up there right away.
Yeah, no, like I would, yeah. I'm curious what your individual thoughts on Tron are. I would, yeah, obviously timeless, especially just how ahead of the curve it was with,
All the
you know,
new
not
tech
just
they-
obviously,
Yeah.
yeah, not just CGI, but also I think like the way it approached, you know, like
The internet.
yeah, AI like overriding like or like essentially taking the place of human workers and also kind of showing the nuance of how AI can be used for good essentially alongside people. It's very very ahead of the curve, very forward thinking movie.
Yeah,
I am curious what your each of yours individual thoughts on it is.
Yeah, I agree with you, Noah. Like on how it's forward thinking and ahead of its time. Especially when it came to like the concept of like the internet and like communities within like the idea of entering different worlds online, like through the internet. Like, and that's something we see like all the time today with like different communities, like through Discord, like Reddit,
Different fandom communities. Yep.
yeah, like gaming communities too, like RP servers, all of that. And I think that has also been like the visuals also. Some people argue whether or not they've aged terribly. I think they look really good to this day.
think
They're very visually like they catch your attention.
And
stylistic.
They don't have to be like hyper realistic and great. Like there's definitely got a style.
Yeah. And I would just say that the biggest hurdle the franchise in general has faced is making the concept feel fresh as it was originally, like in the modern day. Yeah, because it doesn't have that same luxury.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's it is. Yeah, I would definitely put Tron in timeless, obviously, but yeah, it is, especially just how ahead the curve it was. It is so wild to look. I mean, now the movie's over 40 years old.
Jeff Bridges, he was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bruce Boxleitner, you know, as Tron himself. Yeah, it's a good cast too. Really iconic score as well from Wendy Carlos.
Yes.
Yeah. I also do want to. I'm curious because I know someone. I think we talked about this a bit privately, but like, what are your individual thoughts on Tron Legacy? Out of curiosity.
I enjoyed it. I think I see it more as like a guilty pleasure. Because I feel as though if you dissect the plot, it can fall apart. But there are like emotional cores, like certain scenes that really resonate with me, like Jeff Bridges confronting Clue, like him like apologizing to him, like on like how he realized that the perfect system is impossible, yet it's around us all the time. Yeah, that's just like a line that really stays with me.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, like the updated graphics and everything, and the plot line itself, like he just kind of, you know, decided to just live in there. Like, I think that's a cool place to take it, but I feel like, yeah, there was probably better things they could do structurally with the narrative. But otherwise, yeah, it was enjoyable. The Daft Punk score, I still listen to the Daft Punk score to this day. I mean, how long?
Yeah.
When did it come out? When Tron Legacy come out?
Early 2000s, I think.
2010 specifically is when Tron Legacy came out.
All right,
I still listen to the score 16 years later.
Yeah, Daft Punk really killed it for sure. They did such a good job with that. And yeah, rest in peace to Daft Punk for sure. You know, obviously that they're not a thing anymore, but they were really good when they were around. Very good stuff for sure.
Yeah, I would say like they touched upon a good concept and like Tron Legacy, and I would say while they didn't necessarily like hit a home run, I would say like Tron Uprising, like that is the like they fleshed it out more, and I wish it would have received more seasons because I think that's the best thing to come out of the franchise on like personally.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I've seen. That's the newer one, right? I have not been to like a movie.
It came out. It came out
years.
around the time. It came out. It's actually an animated show that came out on Disney XD at around the time Tron Legacy came out, just did it just fleshed out the world built, like the world of Tron Legacy of the system a whole lot more, and I really appreciate it at the time. It's also pretty brutal, like because since they're programs, there's no, like, they're not humans, so they can get away with like killing people off like left and right.
That's true.
Yeah, because there's no blood.
That's fair. Yeah, definitely. Exactly. The next one is Blade Runner. I have my own thoughts on this one, but I'm curious about your guys' individual thoughts on Blade Runner.
Just like one of the best movies for a cyberpunk aesthetic. Just a crazy, just a very imposing city, like futuristic city that feels as though it's like making you struggle to breathe in a way, because it's
music's coming through on your end.
Industrial. Yeah, it feels so industrial. Yeah, and like the idea of like the replicants, and whether or not they have a consciousness of their own, just that whole philosophical question it gives to the audience. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I would say it invented the cyberpunk aesthetic that is used today. Like, I don't think it existed much, because it borrowed a lot from thematically from like Neuromancer, and yeah, I would say specifically because there's a theatrical release which has like a voiceover, and where he's like, kind of talking to himself, and it kind of ruins and tanks the movie. So
yeah, that one I don't like that. Like, the final cut is the way to go with Blade Runner.
Yes, agreed. Because because the end of it, where it ends with the elevator closing right after he finds the unicorn. Oh my god, that's so sick. That's so rad.
That's great. It's very good for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely timeless. Great.
Yeah. I think that's a given there for sure. Now, Return of the Jedi. This is a very interesting one.
Yes.
I'm very curious to hear your individual thoughts on Return of the Jedi.
So, when we were making lists, I told you this, Noah. I put it in bad, but like I said, I kind of did that to be controversial and to fill out the list. I don't think it's bad per se. I do think it's like when you put the nostalgia goggles aside and look at it for what it is, like the end of the original trilogy, I think it's underwhelming in a lot of ways. There are high points, absolutely, but I think it gets brought down by other aspects, like what comes off the top of my head, like Han and Leia's role in the film, they were heavily reduced in importance, I felt, and it was pretty disappointing to not get like proper closure to their characters, at least not to the degree I would have liked. And also like some more popular like criticisms were like the Death Star being rehashed, like the Ewoks. And look, some people may find that it's like those are just like an aesthetic criticism, but really, I would say, like, if this is the end, if you're building up this big universe of all these different races, like against the Empire, like for this one climactic battle, and it only ends up being on this jungle planet, with these little teddy bears being like the primary like aliens helping out against the Empire. It doesn't feel like that, as though it is this final battle.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I also see like what they were trying to do with it was like, that's maybe the weakest, the less technologically advanced thing can defeat the can defeat the big empire. Like anyone can kind of rise up was kind of like the message with it. But I felt like they could have done it in a different way, and I felt like we spent way too much time on like the Ewok planet, just kind of like relaxing and partying while other crazy stuff was happening elsewhere. And also, I think the climax dividing the story like 4 ways, or I think 3 ways. So they do 4 ways in Phantom Menace, was just kind of a little disjointed. It was a little too much going on, where you had to like if you're going between 2 climaxes that are happening simultaneously, people can follow. If you're going through 3, you're like, okay, wait, are we on this one? What? Oh yeah, that's right. This is happening over here. So yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's enjoyable, but yeah, it's not Empire. It's definitely not Empire. It's not the clean or the character writing as of Empire. And that was a good thing that you noted, that like Leia and Han kind of had reduced, because they just kind of dropped like, you're my sister, Leia, on it. So then like, didn't really do much with it. It's just like they're trying to redo the you're my son. I am your father. They're trying to redo that.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like trying to redo that moment.
Yeah, it had way less impact, and it didn't even matter. Like, it didn't even mean anything in the later parts, except like she could like sense him and be like, "Oh, I know Luke did it," or I think is what happened. But yeah,
exactly.
I see what they're doing, but I would say just okay. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. How do you feel about this? Is like a conversation I've seen becoming more and more prominent. But do you guys think that? Do you guys think that Revenge of the Sith is going to like outshine Return of the Jedi? Because you can argue that it has.
I would argue it already is. Honestly, I would say it already is in some ways.
It has as many high points for like than if not more than Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
I would personally say, I think it does. I think it outshines Return of the Jedi for sure.
Yeah, because the most iconic part of Return of the Jedi that I would say is that sets apart from any of the other Star Wars movies is getting closure on Darth Vader and Luke's relationship. Mm-hmm. Like that's the main for me. But with Revenge of the Sith, you get so much more. Like you get so many more Palpatine scenes. You get like the Obi-Wan and Anakin like duking it out. Even just like lesser stuff like Grievous, even though like he's barely in the movie, like he makes such an impact, and he makes more of an impact in that individual movie than Boba Fett did, who was like teased like for years. And
that's a good point.
He went out like a jobber, Boba Fett.
Yeah, he got cooked real easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
Small presence in it. So
would you say it's like okay then, or where would you put Return of the Jedi?
I would say it's okay. What do you say? Noah?
Okay, I would say okay as well.
Gotcha.
All right. Now we have Ghostbusters.
Ooh, Ghostbusters is an interesting one for sure. What are your personal thoughts on Ghostbusters?
I think it's still funny to this day, the jokes. I use the everyone has a third mortgage, Ray, like joke. I use a lot of lines from this movie, like probably daily or weekly.
It's true. This man has no dick. Like that's the all-time Bill Murray line.
Oh my god,
that is a classic for sure. Yeah,
are so good. Yeah, it's just a fun
Ghostbusters
movie.
is really like the comedy definitely holds up for that one for sure.
Yeah, and you think like comedy would be like more like sanctioned in the time where it would be like less funny as we drift away from that time period.
40-year-old movie now, especially.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not any less funny, I don't think.
Yeah, the reason for that is because it's, to me, it's a time capsule of like the 80s, like of specifically trying to run a small business, a business, and like during the specific time period of the 80s in New York City. And like, and that's what makes like the Ghostbusters really compelling to me, is that they're not like traditional, like morally upstanding people that you can't really replicate. they're more so just your average Joe, like trying to like they're good people, but you can see that they're just trying to earn a living at the end of the day, to do their own to do their own stuff.
And they just kind of end up being heroes based on, you know, circumstance kind of deal.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, yeah.
And I find that to be like the endearing aspect that other like sequels kind of miss. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters 2, yeah, and then the reboot, and then even like the newer Paul Rudd movies haven't quite captured that first one.
Because they tried going like making them like a family business or just like family dramas, when that's just like
that's wasn't in the really Paul Rudd movie, right?
Yeah, the Paul Rudd movies. That's not really what Ghostbusters. What made Ghostbusters Ghostbusters?
No, definitely not. It is very interesting. Yeah.
Even in like the animated like sequel series, like not the original Ghostbusters series, which is also really good. I would recommend you guys check that out.
The cartoon?
I've seen it.
Yeah, the cartoon.
That's true. Didn't they have like was it the real Ghostbusters or something in like the 90s?
That's what the real Ghostbusters. That's what it was called. But there was also a sequel series. There was also a sequel series called The Extreme Ghostbusters.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. That was like the 90s. I remember that was airing on Toon Disney for a while too.
Yeah.
90s Extreme. Yeah.
Yeah, they had Carlton voicing one of the Ghostbusters, the new ones. Like from
that's right, for sure.
Yeah, and even then they had them like as interns. Like that was the dynamic. So I don't know. I just feel as though it needs to be in order to have a Ghostbusters like film or story be Ghostbusters. It has to be like a bunch of like it has to be like a bunch of people like performing a job or duty, and not have it like weird like run of the mill like, oh, we're just like superheroes like fighting ghosts. I feel like that's a course.
Yeah, exactly.
Superhero element. Yeah. Yep.
Definitely. So I'd say Ghostbusters 1 is definitely timeless for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd be okay with that. Yep.
The effects still hold up to this day. Like very, very great.
Absolutely.
What's
now
next?
what's this one here? I can't read that. It's really small.
What was it?
Let me see if I can like zoom
Star
in
Trek
or something.
3. That looks like Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock.
Yeah. Okay. Is that a good one? Because again, I don't know anything about Star Trek, so I'm kind of useless when it comes to that anyway.
Well, let's it has a twist. I feel as though the premise has a twist that's really reliant that kind of spoils the Wrath of Khan. So
I would say watch it right after the Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, so I would say like just to save a discussion, like I would just say it's a joy to watch right next to Star Trek 2 without spoiling you.
Okay. I appreciate you not spoiling me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we have The Last Starfighter. Wow, that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Thoughts on that?
Cool. I used to love this movie. I have not seen it in a long time, but it's so good.
I didn't add it.
Did you put this one on here? Oh, you didn't? I did it? Okay,
nope.
I don't even remember.
This was already on here.
No, I guess it was already on there. Okay, never mind. It
was already on the template I picked.
Yeah. But yeah,
so who's seen it?
I saw it when I was a kid, and
I haven't.
I remember liking the premise. To explain the premise to you, Noah, it's about like a kid who's like obsessed with this arcade game, and he gets like the highest score, and as a reward, he gets recruited into this like this top secret military program where he gets trained to be a pilot, because the arcade game was actually like a test. Like was just like an entrance test to be, or a secret entrance test for people to become pilots against aliens.
To like fight aliens, yeah. It's pretty corny. But
interesting.
I remember liking it when I watched it when I was a kid.
Have either of you seen a Flight of the Navigator?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Super familiar.
Yeah, it was like a Disney movie. I think it came out around the same time, so it's one of those other underrated, like, yeah, 19. Wow,
Oh my god, we're both looking up.
surprised I didn't add that actually. Yeah, it is a Disney movie, and it came out like I think 1986.
I
Yep,
think
it's
I
like
must
this
have
kid.
seen it long time ago.
Like he's in a spaceship, and like this ship is like sentient and is like talking to him and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
very interesting. Very interesting movie.
I think I did watch it, but I don't remember much from the movie itself. I'm almost positive I watched it. When I was young.
It was one. I mean, it also was one of the first films to use a lot of CGI. I'm seeing here, which I didn't realize, but that's kind of cool.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
It's very charming. I will say, it's like a charming movie.
Okay.
It has like that very 80s sci-fi vibe to it.
I would say Last Starfighter kind of has the same kind of like 80s.
Would you say
vibe.
joy to watch? Okay.
I'd just say okay.
Aged terribly.
I'd say okay
Okay.
too.
Nope, so far.
So far, not aged terribly. Okay. Okay.
No, I mean there's a lot.
We haven't
of
got
good
anything
stuff.
really bad yet. Anyway, we have Starman. What's Starman? I don't know this one.
Starman, that's the Jeff Bridges one, isn't it? That's the Jeff Bridges.
Yes.
He's an alien.
Oh, another Jeff
Yeah,
Bridges
that
80s
one.
sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah.
he was
It's another
all
jar-
rage then.
It's another John
funny.
Carpenter film too.
It's kind of like
But
a
it's,
love story. So go ahead, you can do it.
Yeah. It's more down to earth. It's like I won't say like there's like amazing like special effects or visuals that are present compared to John Carpenter's other sci-fi films like They Live or The Thing, but it tells a really down to earth story of an alien like finding love. Kind of like E.T. for just for romance. I'd say.
Adults, yeah, because the premise is an alien comes down or crash lands, I can't remember, and ends up like taking the image of this woman's dead husband. So she kind of has to deal with this thing that's not her husband, but looks like her husband, and the kind of like circumstantial stuff. It is. I would classify it as a romance. I would think so too. But yeah, it's very subtle movie. They
Interesting.
remade
So would
it,
you
and
say
it was
it's
terrible
okay,
remake.
good, timeless?
I would say joy to watch. I would put up above, honestly, just because
Okay.
of the character acting. Like
Jeff Bridges
does
is
such
a really good
job.
actor for sure.
Oh my god,
Yeah, he
he was
is.
so good
He
in
is-
that movie in particular.
Okay. Good to know. Awesome. So now we have, what is this?
Oh, I
Repo
read-
Man.
Repo Man.
It's very again. This is one of my underrated picks because
This
It-
was already
it's a-
on here, I think, too.
it was. Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Yeah. Well, Repo Man is really underrated. It's as you could see, it's about a kid who's a repo man who has to get an alien vehicle that's actually a weapon back. He has to return it. Get back from the bad guy who has it, but it's way more than that. In that it's a comedy film, but it goes all over the place, but it somehow turns out good. Like the less I say about it, the better. I would say if you're interested for a good laugh, check it out.
Yeah, we'll definitely give that a look then for sure. Repo Man. All right. So would you put that under okay, joy to watch, timeless?
I put under okay.
Sounds good. Now we have 2010 here.
Yeah, so this is a
the
sequel
to
to
2001, isn't it?
Yes, and it's pretty divisive. I was going to put it here. Yeah, because 2001, what makes it so brilliant is that it doesn't spoon feed you the answers of what was intended, and it allows you to come to your own conclusions. It also 2010 is more like a direct, and some fans didn't like it, and obviously it doesn't hold a candle to Stanley Kubrick's film, but I would still say as a film, it's pretty good. I would say the cast is more relatable than any of the cast in 2001. Hal makes a reappearance if you enjoy that character in 2001. and it's
Yeah,
essentially
definitely.
yeah. I would say another reason people feel that it kind of aged terribly or it didn't age as well is because this was made during like when the Cold War was going on. Like there were Cold War tensions between us and the Soviet Union. So it's like in the film's narrative, it had the Soviet Union still around in the 21st century, like at around the time, which obviously was a bad prediction because they're not, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I would still say if you can suspend your level of disbelief and just buy into the premise, it's still pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I've
Awesome.
only seen it
So you
once.
put that under okay or joy to watch, or where would you put 2010?
Oh, okay. I put it under okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Now we got
I think that-
Videodrome. Very
Yeah.
interesting movie. What are your guys' individual thoughts on Videodrome?
Yeah, this is one Wendy, like they said that they saw before the stream started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I picked this one. Yeah, you want to go first, Wendy, or should I?
You can go first.
Okay.
Since you picked it.
Yeah, so this is like classic Cronenberg. Like this, I would say this is the film that gave him his reputation for like gross out special effects that he's known for. And so the basic plot is that there's a sleazy like TV executive who airs the most like gratuitous stuff, and he's looking for more gratuitous stuff to air. And he hears about this nefarious, like mysterious tape that actually turns out to be a brainwashing like videotape that programs people to kill other people.
Mm-hmm.
And so he just like uncovers this mass conspiracy on of people who are using the tapes to kill other people. And it's really compelling, and also just like I find to be a really insightful social commentary on like the type of shit we we kind of go out to consume and whether it's healthy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that is an interesting one. So would you put that under like timeless, joy to watch?
I put it under
okay?
joy to watch.
Okay.
I think so too. Just
Sounds
for
good to me.
Even if it's like there's a lot of crazy shots in it that are really good. So, and I love like
It's a very
the
trippy
VHS
movie, yeah.
aesthetic. Yeah.
We have the first Terminator film here. Very iconic film. I feel like I know. I think this is an easy timeless, honestly.
Yeah.
If I'm being real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
100%.
that not
you guys
James
have
Cameron's
individual
first
thoughts on
film?
this one?
Is that not James Cameron's first film?
I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
It is.
Is like either his first or one of his first.
Mm-hmm. At least if
Mhm.
if not his first, it's his first big one. His first one that like he would not have been able to do Aliens unless this film took off. So
Yes, exactly. I didn't know Dead Domain did a video on Videodrome. That's awesome, Zolette. Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
but just let's say for Terminator, I think we all agree. Timeless story, timeless special effects. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like portrayal of the Terminator still holds up to this day. Yeah, just great.
definitely.
the time travel stuff isn't like super, like it isn't the main
Convoluted.
point of it. Yeah, it's not super convoluted. It's not like gonna break your brain. It's not a time travel story. It's just there for I guess for the payoff for I guess for the inciting incident basically too, and the start.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I'd say that a dozen other people haven't said probably better about Terminator. It's very
exactly.
entertaining. Terminator 2 is also really good too.
Yeah, masterpiece.
Yeah, it flips
Definitely,
everything, which is great. All right. What's the next one? Is that Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil is our
not-
next
I
one
have
here.
not seen that one. I honestly
Same here.
don't know
That's
if
a good one.
sin
It's a
or
Terry
not.
Gilliam film. It's good.
Ooh,
I would
okay.
personally
So
put it under
it's-
joy to watch. Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's like it's It's very, it's like, it's been a minute since I've seen it, so forgive me if I get anything wrong, but it's like this whole, like, it's basically a big critique of, like, corporations, like, kind of killing creativity, independent thought, stuff like that. It takes place in, like, this big dystopian future. There's a lot to it, but from what I remember, it's been a minute since I've seen it. I have it on Criterion. I should probably just watch that again. My Criterion disc of it, but yeah, I would put it under Joy to watch personally, at least for me. Have you seen it, Kino?
No, I haven't seen it.
Brazil's good. I recommend it.
Write that down on my list here.
Definitely.
I'd like heard of it, but not. Ooh, next one's Dune.
Dune, yeah. Thoughts
David
on
Lynch.
Dune, like the original Dune?
I think David Lynch was too ambitious in what he was seeking to accomplish. Denis Villeneuve, he had the better idea of.
Well, he also had the technology, I think, to pull it off too. At that point,
yes, that's another big reason. But David Lynch, he did what he could to deliver what we all expected from the books, and I think he did a good portrayal of some of the costumes. Like he made everything look alien enough, but the problem is that again, he had to condense a whole lot very quickly. He had to condense the plot in a very specific runtime. When Dune is much longer, and it's better appreciated when you take your time with it.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. So, would you put it under Age Terribly because of that?
I would say Age Terribly, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that as well. Unfortunately, with Dune, at least the original,
it's kind of a pain. Yeah, the original one, it's kind of slow. I feel like it misses the core of the story.
Yeah,
it misses a lot of the point of Dune. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. But I would say it's good for David Lynch's legacy that his worst film, if you could say that, was him being too ambitious than him not trying at all. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Next, we have Spaceballs. Now, this is a class. I would put this in timeless personally, but I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are.
I would too. There are a lot of Disney Star Wars spoofs at the time, but Spaceballs is notable because it's very open about that fact, and they were able to get away with a lot more because of it. Yeah, just a lot of great jokes all around.
Yeah,
a lot of great performances.
Referential humor doesn't work. Even if you haven't seen the thing, or it just becomes too niche or too specific. But Spaceballs throws in a bunch of the one I think of is the combing the desert, and they literally have a big comb and they're dragging it through.
Have you found it? Have you found anything? Have you found anything? Have you found anything?
Exactly. Yeah.
We haven't found shit.
It's so, dude. There's jokes in there that work without seeing the source material, and it's just
right.
It's very smart, very enjoyable.
Yeah, Rick Moranis is also just killed it as Lord Darkhelmet.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm glad that they're making a sequel.
They're making a sequel? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they are.
Huh. We'll see if it's any good. Well, hopefully
it's funny. That's all I ask.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully it's funny. It seems like it's hard to do a comedy these days. Or
yeah,
I like a comedy that's good.
I like the Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. So I have some hope. That
was an entertaining one. That's a good point.
All right, that's
next? Exactly what's happening here, Amajade. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Back to the Future. I put that in timeless too as well.
Yes, someone I knew who taught film classes would the kind of the example of a perfect script is the second one. They're like, this is what it did. They use the Back to the Future 2 script to teach how film writing works. It's very smart. It's very I guess we could talk about through each one. Second one was really, really good. It was. It gets heady and it gets like kind of hard to follow, but in certain ways and certain like key elements, they kind of tell you what the thing, or where everyone is at what time. Especially with like the makeup and them in this, at least in the second one, where they have like 4 screens on their TV, or like they have goggles with like they're watching 4 things at once. When I remember when I was a kid, I was like, that's silly, how could you watch that stuff? And I say with like 4 monitors running 4 different things. So they definitely called that. How do people, so I feel like both of us would say the first 2 are good. What might be in contention is this third one. How do people feel about the third one?
I'll have to rewatch it, get my thoughts on it, to be honest.
Gotcha. No.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Oh, about the
Yeah,
one?
I like I like Back to the Future quite a bit for sure. Yeah, I would put it in timeless, honestly. I will say I don't like 2 or 3 nearly as much, especially 3. I have very specific thoughts on that. Yeah.
Oh,
we'll talk about 2 when we get there.
Oh, they're individually split up? I thought it was the whole series. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah. I will say that I will always love the Back to the Future franchise for being this for like branching out and actually being ambitious with its time travel, like telling a story involving time travel and actually succeeding. Yeah, that a lot of stories, even to this day, like make it convoluted and like break their own rules. But Back to the Future largely didn't.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
See what's next. Oh, the Ewoks movie. Oh boy.
Yeah, that well, I feel like that one it says never good to begin with for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I put in this is just bad. It's just really, really bad.
Yeah. Out of everything you could have, all the stories that you could have chosen, like in the Star Wars universe, like all these different like factions, like groups, alien races you could have followed. You chose the Ewoks, like the most like laziest the most laziest like characters concept wise. Like I feel like people would have preferred a Jawas show more, where they're just interacting with different people in Tatooine. Because there's you could have like entire episodes centered around like the different patrons of the bar, like just unique individualized stories. But what can you tell on a jungle with just Teddy Bear 1, Teddy Bear 2? Well, you can tell a story like that, to be fair, but it's just like very dumbed down. It's like Care Bears at that point.
Yeah, it's difficult. You would have to. I don't even know how you would end up telling the story that it would work. I don't have any ideas, but yeah, I mean, it just seemed like toyetic. Like they're like, this movie's gonna sell, so we're gonna throw this together, and it didn't. It just kind of like crash and burn.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was on my list of like just bad, just completely bad.
Yes, exactly. Definitely. So yeah, I would say the Ewoks one is very bad for sure. How about The Fly? Out of curiosity, what are your individual thoughts on that?
Oh, like that is a iconic horror movie. And I would also say it's Jeff Goldblum's one of his best performances ever.
Yes.
Just seeing him this slowly become this monster is tragic, and your heart goes out to him, because it is complete. It wasn't even necessarily his fault. It was just because a random fly by chance flew in at the wrong time.
Exactly. Yeah. Would you say that's timeless, joy to watch? Where exactly would you put that one?
I would say timeless, because the special effects still hold up to this day. Yeah,
Wendy seems to have a different idea on that. What are your
What
thoughts?
do you
I
think,
don't know
Wendy?
if it's I don't know if it's timeless. I mean, the special effects and practical effects in there are really, really, really good. The story is kind of like, story isn't really super much to the point, but it's like the hubris of man kind of deal. It's definitely better than like, what was the original, like black and white one or something? That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I would say joy to watch, but if like in terms of, I guess in terms of special effects, like they're never going to be bad. Like they're never. There's no time in the future that you look back. So maybe timeless is right. Yeah, I think you changed me.
Yeah.
I would say
also,
timeless there.
Yeah, I also kind of like look at this from like think of the themes of terms of like genetics, like how like our body is our own enemy at certain points, like, or certain cycles of our lives. Like we don't know what's going to go, like what medical complications we're going to have. It's a horrifying thing to think about.
Yep. All right, next one is to go.
Yeah, aliens. I feel like that's an easy timeless as well.
Exactly, and it should be pointed out at how easy it was for it to fail, from being a horror movie to an action horror movie. Like, but James Cameron, like he nailed it. Like he understood how to make it work. Yeah, and look, there you can get like sometimes you can't really tell like how advanced certain films are from a technical aspect for their time. But when I first watched this, I thought that this was like mid 90s. Aliens was mid 90s, but no, like it was like mid 1980s, and like to me that still blows my mind because of how like great it looks. So like James Cameron was just ahead of the curve.
Yep. And the tricks they had to do to like make the shots work, like playing it in reverse and things like that, for the shotgun in the mouth of the alien in the car. And there's a really cool thing he does in that to kind of make it still be a horror element, is that like the original one was scary. They didn't have any weapons. All they had was flamethrowers, and this thing was like this killing machine. They didn't have anything to do with it, or they couldn't do anything really with it. So then this next one, they're like, oh, now the military's going in. They're armed up. Like the whole beginning part is them showing the guns and the equipment they have, only for it to get in there and matter like not at all. Like it did not matter. They had all this training, all this equipment, and that's what kind of kept the horror element to it, even though it was kind of action-y, was that these things are really bad. These things can get you. So that's
definitely. Yeah, for sure. Running Man. Oh boy. I feel like I know where this one goes. I would say, I don't know if I'd say aged terribly. Like it's kind of funny bad a little bit, but it's not great. This is such a tough one because
I'm just gonna say the villains are entertaining as hell. Like they're always a joy to see on screen, and I enjoyed it much more than I did the remake that came out last year.
The remake was,
I found it really boring.
Yeah, the remake was not very good at all, for sure. I
thought I saw the remake, but
I probably
the remake of Total Recall I saw, so I've not actually seen the remake of Running Man.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like it's not good.
Yeah.
I'd say, definitely not.
I'd say if you check it out, Wendy, you're going to like notice a bunch of pacing issues. It has this really blatant problem of repetition in its plot, and once you like pick up on it, it's gonna annoy you. But I'd say like Running Man is okay. I'd say it's okay.
That's fair. Put in the okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll put it in okay for now then. RoboCop. Now that one I feel like is timeless.
I would say timeless too.
I'm curious.
Lightning in a bottle because like Aliens, it had a lot of it could have failed easily, but the writers were cooking. They understood like exactly the type of story to tell, which is like which is to which is to tell a story of a man rebuilding himself. He loses everything, like including his body parts, and he has to go throughout the film of realizing, rebuilding this, like who he is, and by the end, he succeeds. Like the ending, like it's so
RoboCop is
it gets a lot of emotions out of me because you know what I'm talking about, Wendy, you know, right? When like the CEO like asks after he saves the day, he asks him what his name is, and instead of saying RoboCop, he smiles and says Murphy. Then he just walks off. Like it's very subtle. It's so brief, but there's a lot of emotion carried in that line.
About, like retaining your
so
humanity
powerful.
and like what part of you know is human, and what part, even though they like, you know, like kind of programmed his brain and stuff like that. Like
they kind of made him a slave to this corporation.
The system.
Very common theme in like cyberpunk. I mean, like in Cyberpunk 2077, where it's like the big corpos are like always the big bad guy. So I would say it was also cyberpunk-esque.
Right.
Yep. Time
Definitely. 100%. Yeah. So we got scanners now. I've never seen this one. Do you guys know of this one?
I saw it a long time ago.
Everyone kind of. Yeah, I've seen it too, but everyone. I feel as though most people have heard of this movie primarily because of one infamous scene, which is the a guy's head exploding.
That GIF. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Michael Ironside, I would say he gives the best performance as the villain, but I would say like it was pretty slow for me when I watched it. Honestly.
Interesting. That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
What would you say?
That's
What would you
understandable.
say, Wendy? Did you put this one
I
on?
saw it no, I don't think so. I think this one was already on there. I saw it a long time ago. I remember liking it. I've not seen it recently, but I guess I just remember liking it. I can't give you more. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean
that's fair.
like,
that's fair.
That's fair because the only thing I can really remember about it were Michael Ironside having some cool scenes and like the head exploding scene. So
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't really sound like a good endorsement, but
No.
if people like are fans of Cronenberg and haven't seen this, maybe check it out.
Yeah, if there's anybody in chat, let's look. I'm sorry, I don't look at the chat.
Yeah,
That's
we need
pretty
to.
good.
We kind of need to.
Scanner Darkly. A Scanner Darkly is a different thing. That's the who did the Scanner
different.
Darkly?
It was no, it was Richard Linklater, the guy who.
Yeah,
did
that's
Blizzard.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Scanner. Well, that came out in 2006, though. That was another
Yeah,
Philip
the
K.
book-
Dick adaptation, kind of like Blade Runner and Minority Report.
That was a different
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was a different one. I was just talking about someone in your chat was asking if it was Scanner Darkly. No, it was just.
Oh, that was a
Scanner.
Cronenberg movie.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that one was
this-
really
this
interesting
one-
because
this-
like how they
no,
rotoscoped, everything.
No. This Scanners is a Cronenberg movie. The one that you're looking at here, that's on the thing. A Scanner Darkly. Someone in your chat
okay.
thought we were talking about a Scanner Darkly. I was like, no.
Okay, that's fair. Where would you put this one?
I feel as though we need a meh category because I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's just like
I'll just
wasn't
put it in.
memorable.
I'll make a Mac category above.
Yeah, like indifferent.
Yeah.
The master says, I like it, but it's one of Cronenberg's worst movies. That's probably true. That might be actually true. Because Cronenberg has a lot of better ones, or there's a lot of good ones. And I don't remember. This one was bad.
Yeah.
It was not memorable.
Hmm.
All right. What's next?
Mad Max 2. Interesting. Thoughts on that
I
one?
put this one on here. So
Yeah, where would you
we've
put it though?
seen-
Joy to watch, timeless.
I think I would just have to put it in Joy to Watch, and only because Fury Road would have to go into Timeless. But
Yes,
Fury Road
definitely.
is because of it. Fury Road ran because this, or drove because this walked. So
Mhm.
I don't know. It was just a really good take on like post-apocalyptic. It was basically where all of the things in later Mad Max came from, where it's like, gasoline being really valuable, a lot of weird characters, a bunch of crazy weird stunts. Yeah, it's really good. I would highly recommend it, but I would say there are some things, there's some characters or some bits and special effects and stuff that did not age as well. So.
Yeah. Do you know what gave birth to the like the wasteland, like post-apocalyptic wasteland genre? Like it should have been the Mad Max.
I feel like it was.
Movie, right?
I feel like it was.
Yeah, because I don't know what other movie could have inspired that.
Yeah, because almost everything kind of borrowed from that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I looked it up. The earliest film, Wander in the Wasteland, was a 1924 film.
Oh, interesting.
Technicolor, so.
But would
like
you
the
say that like the Mad
like? Go ahead.
Yeah, but like
Sorry.
Mad Max, like, they clearly influenced like those like 1980s like knockoff low budget films. That's what I mean.
100%.
Like in the same way, like Star Wars like inspired those low budget sci-fi films.
Yes, I would definitely agree.
Yeah, so even if it's a joy to watch, I would still say that like Star Wars and Mad Max like defined like the sci-fi era in their respective like subgenres.
Yeah, like Star Wars defined kind of like the bigger space opera, and Mad Max kind of defined like the gritty wasteland genre of sci-fi films. I think that's fair.
Let's see.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
Yeah. What's next?
Predator. Interesting. Curious what your thoughts are on Predator.
One of the best action movies ever made. I really love it. The characters remain like every character doesn't feel well. Actually, most of the characters don't feel wasted.
Some of the early ones feel kind of
yeah. I would say the only wasted character would be the guy. This guy, he's the most forgettable character on the team. It's the guy who's Arnold Schwarzenegger is carrying around, but he just gets unceremoniously killed off. I would say that's like the only character who's just like who are you? But everyone else, like all the other guys have like memorable dialogue. Like they feel intimidating, but then like the Predator comes in and he just completely rocks their world, and you're just like, damn, this guy's a threat. And I wonder how it's going to be resolved.
Yeah, they do the same thing they did in Aliens, and because I think Aliens and Predator are often like kind of compared. That they did in Aliens that they did in Predator, where the whole first part is them just like obliterating like a town of like hostiles with just all their heavy weaponry, and then and as the movie goes on, it means nothing. All that weaponry means nothing, and that's what makes it kind of scary and tense.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, even with like few lines of dialogue, you could kind of get like how characters like stand, or the lines that they do say, kind of who they are. Like it's so much is communicated in such a small amount of time, either by body language or light dialogue, or it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
definitely.
hear a complaint that there's like even at the time like it came out, that it's just like, oh, it's not really it's not intellectual. It doesn't have like deep like symbolism or things, but I would say that there's like a good amount of symbolism, like particularly like relying on like just like raw power instead of smarts, like intelligence. Yeah. Like let's see, I'm trying to remember the cast names, or the name of the cast. Like Jesse Ventura is a obvious example. Like he plays value in his muscle, like in his physical build, and his minigun, but it didn't matter to the Predator, who just outsmarted him. And then there's then there's like Dylan, played by Carl Weathers. Like Carl
Weathers is such a good actor. Period. Oh
yeah. He like the way he felt big was being in charge and manipulating his friends, and in the end, like I don't know if some people have theorized that this was intentional, but like remember like the iconic like handshake between him and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so but when he dies, he gets his arm chopped off, like symbolizing that, like a
a cut off of a foot. That's cool. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. That's like some people say it's a stretch, but I like to think that that's what they were going for to direct, like the writers.
Okay, so where would you put Predator? Do you think?
Timeless.
I put it, timeless too.
Sounds good. All right then. We got They Live. What's that? I've never seen that before.
You've never seen it, huh?
No.
Shit. You're in for a treat. Definitely watch that one.
Yeah, this is one of.
I'll give that a look then.
This is one of John Carpenter's must-sees. It's about this really cool guy, really cool drifter, homeless guy looking for a job in this big city, but one day he stumbles across these specially made sunglasses that makes him aware that this city is run by aliens. There's like this gigantic conspiracy,
messaging and everything. Yeah.
A lot of people like this is a conspiracy theorist like favorite movie. Just FYI.
Interesting. Yeah.
And I would say,
where would you put it? Do you think?
Kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah.
Where would you put They Live?
Honestly, I'd put it on Joy to Watch. I wanted to say timeless because the problem with like the theme is that if you really like you can really apply it to any group if you like are like if you like perform enough mental gymnastics, and I feel as though that like kind of like if that's like the takeaway, then it can really undermine its message somewhat. But still, like I would still say it's a great film.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense for sure. We got Akira next. I would put that easy timeless. Easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easy timeless there. One of my personal favorite films of all time.
Yeah, I would definitely like put in timeless for what it's done for like getting people to regard anime as a serious art form. But yeah, that is the main.
That was a big one.
Main reason.
That was one of the big ones for sure.
So good. Oh my god, so good.
Yeah,
it is such a well animated film. Even like it still looks amazing all these years later.
It does.
Right.
It's almost 40 too.
Version
it's crazy.
Of it. In like a theater a long time ago, and it's so good.
Have either of you guys read the manga?
No, actually,
no, I haven't.
Not.
Yeah, so the manga, like the film, is a condensed version of the manga, and there were actual plot points cut out, and a lot of people don't know about this. Yet the manga is much longer than the film, and yeah, so I would say like you could make a case that. I would say that you can make a case that Akira should get a remake in the form of a series, just to like, I mean, if Harry Potter can get a reboot series, if One Piece can get a reboot series, I don't see any reason why Akira can't, just to get all of these plot points properly adapted.
I would definitely watch it, and if we can get a good enough like team to do it, like I bet Studio Trigger could do a good job, but well, maybe. But yeah, if they get a good enough team that can still do that kind of stylized stuff, because back then they used a lot of like those painted backgrounds that didn't really move. That was like in really early cell shaded animation stuff, and it just has such a vibe to it. It just has such a vibe, and every beat of that story was good, but I did not even know it had a manga. I'm gonna check it out. Because I do like the storyline of it, so to flesh that out, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't never Googled that.
Like I guess you could also say that that influenced the cyberpunk genre in a number of ways too.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, it definitely influenced like the like kind of like the more gritty, like kind of like impoverished people trying to make it through, because the whole class was kind of like the problem child class, at least in Akira, the movie. I'm not sure if it probably is the same in the manga, but yeah, it's definitely that other side of it, instead of like the fancy, like Blade Runner with the cop and the fancy car and the other stuff. It kind of gave you the other side of things. So
Yeah, I felt as though it was kind of commenting on like a post World War II Japan in a way, and
Definitely.
yeah, like it desires
because the atomic bomb and all that.
Yeah, there's a desire for it to appear recovered, like it has received. That's all of its problems were solved, but really everything's just swept up under the rug, and it's just ignoring the internal decay and like a overreach by like all these agencies.
I actually watched this movie again, probably like not 2 weeks ago. So the movie literally starts with like so many years after World War III. So it is like 100% a commentary on like post World War II Japan, but you know they kind of like stylized it and wanted it to be in future setting, but yeah, that's 100% what it's commenting on.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Yeah. Also,
now we got.
Just real quick, but I know this is the wrong decade, but if we were like choosing sci-fi, like I would pick Ghost in the Shell over Akira.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, over Akira.
Yeah, well, that's 90s, but if we do a 90s one at some point, then yeah, that'd be on there, obviously.
But if we compared it, I think I would like Ghost in the Shell better storyline wise and character wise than Akira, but I think Akira was more important of a film than Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, of course. But I would say like as a sci-fi for sci-fi influences, I think Ghost in the Shell has way more.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah, definitely.
So now we have Back to the Future 2.
2? Yeah.
Yeah, this one is interesting to me. 2 is good, but I like the first one the most. 3 is the weakest to me. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. 3 is the weakest for me. It's not on here because it's a 90s movie.
Gotcha. That's why.
Yeah. It's 2 I do like. I would almost put it, it definitely has a lot of fun stuff to it, so I'd say joy to watch. I wouldn't say it's timeless as much as the first one, though.
Yeah, I agree with that take.
Same here.
Okay. That sounds good, then. And we got The Abyss. Oh, that's a classic for sure. Another James Cameron film.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel like...
You've seen it? Nice. Not a lot of people I know
have
seen this.
I actually haven't seen it, but I do know that
Disney put out a 4K remaster for it not too long ago. I think like a year back or something.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it, but I do know that James Cameron invented certain technology to film certain shots for this, right?
He did, and several actors like almost
for the underwater stuff. Yeah,
this stuff. Yeah.
Damn.
And there was actual like problems, health condition that developed because the way they had to film certain shots was like in an old silo that they filmed, like a nuclear silo that they filled with water to like get the shots underwater, and not thinking that maybe radiation's not a good thing.
That sounds like a horror movie in of itself. They should have filmed a behind the scenes documentary along with the film.
I know there's some behind the scenes shots, but like camera footage shots, like not like film. I'm not sure, but yeah, it is scary. Like again, like several actors almost drowned. Like there's sometimes where they're like mimicking drowning. Like when there's this one thing where they filmed this guy's helmet with water because it's like such a pressure. It's like oxygenated water that it like gets into your lungs, and he's like supposed to react like he's drowning, but it actually like he was actually drowning at a point. They had to stop the camera, redo the shot, dude. It was like it's pretty wild. But yeah, he invented technology for it. It's a really cool kind of Soma-esque. I feel like Soma was definitely based on The Abyss, or not based on, but like influenced from The Abyss. Really good movie.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Okay, cool. Where would we put The Abyss then? Timeless, joy to watch?
I want to say joy to watch, but since we did the other one based on the effects, I almost wonder if we should put it in timeless, because there were some groundbreaking things in there for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Like, that was a big deal when it came out. I would probably put it there just because of that too.
Yeah, and going forward, like there's no way they're going to do that risk. They're just going to CGI whatever they have to do to get those shots.
No,
so
like that was a big deal back
here. Yeah, it was done this way, and that's the only time it's going to be done that way.
100%. Oh, this is interesting. Is this another Star Trek film?
What is that? Looks like Flash Gordon. Is that Flash Gordon?
Flash Gordon, yeah. This
Flash
was
Gordon.
already on here too.
Ted's favorite movie.
Have any of us seen it?
I haven't seen. I haven't seen it. The only time I've seen it is on is from Ted because they love that film.
Oh,
That's funny. Well, then yeah, I guess it's just we have to. Wow, that's our first never seen. Okay,
We're
doing pretty good to be fair.
I did
These
watch.
three we already talked about. Escape from what? So Escape from New York, Ghostbusters, and The Fly all showed up twice. Okay.
Oh, someone hosed up.
Oh, we can skip those then. We already did them.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's
okay. So
we had
this was recommended specifically by Kino. This is the first of the Mobile Suit Gundam movies.
Yeah, so it looks like we have 2 Mobile Suit Gundam movies too, but that's fine. So the reason I put this on underrated is because simply for the fact that people like whenever a new Gundam series, anime series comes out, like people are always talking about, I want to get into this franchise, but it's so hard. It's so old. I'm just like, bro, there are 3 movies that are condensed versions of the original show, that cut out the film,
like they did,
that are specifically catered for you to get into the franchise. Like there is no excuse. You can just watch all 3 of them, and that's it.
I watched the series. I didn't see the movies. I don't think I watched the series.
Oh, you watched it all of it, from back to back?
Not all of it, no, but I did watch several seasons. I think I watched all of one whole show.
Okay.
But that was a long time ago.
But this is the OG series, where it establishes the world, the setting, everything.
I think those reran on the animation style was very familiar. I think those were reran on Toonami or something too. Or maybe it was Sci-Fi that did that early in the mornings. But I remember seeing it. I didn't know they did movies that are just kind of like the condensed, kind of like the Ava movies, even though those get different later.
Right.
But they're cool.
Yeah. Okay. So where would you put each of these Kino, since you have the experience with them? I want to know your thoughts on each here. Where you would put them?
Honestly, I just put I just rate Gundam as a whole,
all of these movies as a trilogy.
Timeless. Yeah, because they're all part of the same show.
Okay, I'll put them all in timeless then.
Version. Yeah, Gundam is just a fantastic series. The face.
It is very fun for sure. Very good stuff. Very influential.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Okay, so now we got Enemy Mine, the one that Wendy picked. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is one of Wendy's picks.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is really good. Basically, the plot line is interspace war. 2 different sides, aliens and humans, end up fighting, and 2 pilots, one alien pilot and one human pilot, crash land on a planet where they first start hating each other, wanting to kill each other, and then over the years they kind of grow a fondness. It's really tinged as kind of like a gay relationship in film, but because it's got the barrier of it, it's not a human, it's an alien, kind of, I guess the censors were okay with it, or but it's very kind of down to earth, even though it's not Earth, and subtle. It's a really good watch. I really highly recommend Enemy Mine. Has anyone in chat seen Enemy Mine? I'm curious because I don't think a lot of people have ever even heard of this movie.
I actually put it on my.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Has anyone in chat seen Enemy Mine?
Good, nice, Keto. What do you say?
You've seen it. Okay, I have not.
It stars Dennis Quaid as the human, and I just want to say that Dennis Quaid is probably one of the most done dirty actors in Hollywood. He starred in a lot of great movies, but he never really. His career didn't really go
out.
He never really became the Harrison Ford or Jeff Bridges of his time. It's unfortunate. He's still around today. He's still making great stuff. I think he was in The Substance, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That was he was sleazy.
He was the sleazy agent, yeah. But yeah, Enemy Mine, I viewed it as two members of an opposing side in a war. Learning to let go of their grudge, and based on that, it's just I think it was a great.
Just these two actors, basically. Like the entire film is just them. So they have to carry the whole movie.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great dialogue back and forth. I feel as though there can be some like slow parts. Since again, like it is just the two of them. But the
slow parts are important for the tone and
Where would you put Enemy Mine then? Do you think
it's very character driven? I'd say it's a joy to watch.
I'd say joy to watch too.
Okay, I'll put that there then. Awesome.
Cool.
And now we got Transformers the movie. I feel like that one could go under timeless.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I actually put it under bad, and this is
really
probably this is probably going to be like, really controversial. Like my only controversial pick, but I hate how they killed off the Autobots at the beginning, like so unceremoniously. I would have accepted an entire movie where like we actually get a war, like one final battle, and it was just that of like Autobots dying, Decepticons dying, and then it ends with like either Optimus or Megatron prevailing, and then leaving it to the new generation. But the idea that you could just take these iconic characters that you built that you built an audience off of, and then just kill like pretty much all of them, except all of them off screen, and then without actually doing anything with their characters. To me, that's
I could see that.
Terrible. Yeah,
isn't there value though in like seeing something like after something crazy happened though too? Like it's almost like rolling the camera after like the curtains have closed on a different movie. I can totally understand that you wanted to see the movie where they fought in it. Like I think that'd be pretty cool too. But
I would also say it's like
that just to sell toys though too. They were like, okay, no one likes the other ones. We need to get new toys in here.
That's exactly. That's what I hate about it too. It was done for a very cynical reason. Yeah, and like I would say that's the worst way to introduce legacy characters, just unceremoniously killing off the old characters. I always hate that.
That is fair. I get that. I like Transformers the movie.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I mean,
yeah. Why do you like
Man,
it?
I feel like that is going to be our first kind of one we disagree on, though.
Yeah, that's good. I thought we would disagree on more, honestly. We all had pretty...
Yeah, we mostly have pretty similar... I was kind of surprised, too. We agree on most of these movies.
Why do you like Transformers?
I'd say... Yeah, Transformers is good. I'd say the only thing... Yeah, I don't know. I guess could we maybe have like a middle ground then? Like put it in okay, I guess?
Yeah, you can do okay.
I would say
yes,
both of us. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's poorly animated or anything like that. It's just, yeah.
It is well animated for the 80s, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think the storyline, it's cool, but I could totally see what Kino is saying, is that, you know, I felt like there's maybe a cooler movie that happened away from the camera.
One of my first movies, or one of my first videos where I post a movie review is Transformers 1, and I make a case that it's the best Transformers movie, like compared to like the live action films and even Transformers, the movie like from the 80s, because because we actually get a story with the characters instead of just killing them off.
Yeah.
100%.
What's the next one? I can't see the next one.
Superman 4 is our next one here.
Where he fights Nuclear Man.
Thoughts on that? It's been a long time since I've seen Superman 4.
So, this is the last...
Go for it.
This is the last film starring Christopher Reeves as Superman, and which is also regarded as the worst one, which is why they stopped doing that. It kind of just... I would say that this is what you shouldn't have your superhero films be, like on a fundamental level. It's very dumbed down. Like you can't take anything seriously. Like obviously, like for superhero stories, like you need to. It requires you to suspend your level of disbelief, but at the same time, it needs to draw you in. So that you can take take it seriously. It just doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Ryan says there's a lot of films he hasn't seen. Hopefully, we're getting some good recommendations for people today.
Yeah,
then
definitely.
that's kind of part of my hope with this. Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, now we got Buckaroo Banzai, the one you guys
Oh,
told me
boy.
about. I've never seen this.
Let's go.
It's hilarious.
It
I would
is
say
so
it's a lot
funny.
like Repo. I would say it's a lot like Repo Man, but
So, more enjoy to watch or okay then?
oh,
Enjoy to watch, I would
yeah,
say.
enjoy to watch.
Okay.
It's just
Even
it's
if-
such
I'll
a
have to give
blast.
this one
All
a
the
look.
jokes are so tongue in cheek. Like it's so funny.
I will definitely have to give that one a look then for sure. Now we
Yeah,
got
I would-
Gremloids? What's that?
What?
Okay, I put this on here, and you can
Alright,
actually
go for
find
it.
this for free online.
Oh,
There
okay.
are a bunch of low budget Star Wars ripoffs. I would say Gremloids is the funniest because it's a Darth Vader knockoff, and is leading an army of Jawas on Earth, just starting shit with the residents of this town, and it's just that until the it's just that with terrible special effects, like all throughout until the film ends. It's really basic, but the main character he's kind of a loser, and this is another thing. It would not be. I wouldn't recommend it. It would not be as funny as it is if it wasn't also self-aware to the degree that it was. Like, it knows it's a shit movie. It knows that
So would you
It knows
say, man,
knows-
maybe this deserves its own category then, like knows it's bad or something? Like,
I would say sure.
Self-referential bad.
I'll add in its own category here because I feel like that's kind of worthy of something like, yeah, like itself. Knows, I'll say like knows it is bad, ironically enjoyable, basically.
Yeah,
Kind of like
that's
balancing
a good
the-
way to put it. Ironically,
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing that. I'll put
Yeah,
that
I
there.
agree.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
But
Bingo.
yeah, you can find that like on.
Oh, we
YouTube,
already
I
did
think.
video Rome too. This showed up again as well. Okay.
oh, that's a
Dang.
different cover of it. Nice.
Yeah, that's the Criterion edition.
And what's the
Symphony-
Mac and Me? No.
What is? Yeah, Macabee's there. Symphony of Two. Somewhere in time. What's that?
I suggested this. This is kind of an underrated like
sounds
time
familiar.
travel film. It's a romance film about this guy who becomes obsessed with this woman in the past, and it has a very
Interesting.
unconventional time traveling technique where he hypnotizes himself into traveling back in time.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
That sounds
kind of
pretty
like,
crazy.
what's it, butterfly effect, where he could like go back in time and change things if you remembered it.
Yeah, and that's it. That's why the film is pretty divisive or divisive, because it's like the time traveling technique is so is so wonky. Like Roger Ebert even said that he didn't like it for that reason. But if you look past that, I enjoyed it for what it was, which is a man obsessed with his own, like a man out of time, like obsessing over the past, and
literally like
Yeah.
in love with the past, not just like in love with the girl in the past, but like
right, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not well known, but from what I read, it's a cult classic. Yeah, I would say if you're interested in like
Yeah,
a
time
like a
travel.
time travel romance, like I'd recommend checking it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, like,
definitely.
I give it a good or like okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. I do like time travel stuff.
Yeah, I'll put that on a. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that on okay then, and I'll add that to my watch list. I will give that a look at some point. Now we got
Okay.
Mac and Me.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Most of you guys have probably heard this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think this one's pretty infamous at this point.
Classic ET ripoff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like this has to be in a funny bad thing though. I mean,
I think it
would
knows
would
it's
you
bad,
say this
does
one
it?
knows it's bad though, or
I don't think
like,
it knows it's. I don't think it knows it's bad. That's the thing.
That's what I think. I don't think it's self-aware. So I have to say, man, we have to put another category in here.
Dude, it's okay.
Funny
So-
bad.
There's a lot of
This
colors.
is my-
There's a lot of colors.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is
Honestly,
my take
hilarious.
on I feel as though like there's a discussion to be had on so bad's good movies because at a certain point it needs to be asked: is this film like just naturally funny, or is it only seen as funny because like a lot of the YouTubers covering it are funny and can actually write jokes about it?
Yeah, fair. Gaster, Mac and Me is a really funny bad ET ripoff. And Conan O'Brien keeps getting trolled with it over and over by Paul Rudd, which is very funny.
Yeah, that's what I know it for best, honestly.
Yeah, the running gag. I mean, it was on Mystery Science Theater originally too, so there was that. But yeah, like I feel like Conan O'Brien is like the thing most people associate with it now.
Oh wait, that's another thing. Mystery Science Theater started it started airing in the 1980s actually.
Oh,
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Now we got the Dungeon Master. I'm assuming this is another pick of either Kino or Wendy. Never seen.
I picked this. This is one of the worst. I would say this is one of the worst films of the 80s, and well, a lot of films are while a lot of films were ripoffs of Star Wars or like Mad Max. I thought you would like this, Noah, because this is a ripoff of Tron.
Oh, really? Dungeon Master was a ripoff of Tron?
So they just blatantly stole the concept because even though it's called Dungeon Master, it takes place in a computer, like a computer world.
I thought it was going to be like a board game, like Dungeons and Dragons or something.
And it stars a programmer too, like Jeff Bridges' character. But what makes it really bad is the amount of creative control on the project. Because can you guess how many directors were involved in this?
How many?
Give me the
5. I'm gonna guess maybe 5.
7. So the way this is structured.
Yeah,
so the way this is structured is like you hear 7 and you think, oh, so this is an anthology film, right? Like the Twilight Zone, the movie. But it is kind of like that, but it's all like one singular narrative where the main character is sent on this quest by the villain to go on through these tasks, like, or these levels, sort of like a video game. But every single segment is directed by a different director, so it just feels
cool.
What?
It feels totally. It kind of sounds cool at first when you hear it,
like,
but it's
it's like
totally
Fantasia meets Tron or something.
Yeah,
wow.
But it's so totally disjointed, and
it does not sound very. I'd be interested, like, out of morbid curiosity, I'd be curious to check that out. But that's
you actually might find it funny.
I probably would, and I like Fantasia and Tron, so I'd be interested in just seeing it for that. But I'm sure it's not good, but I'm curious to check it out anyway. I'm like morbidly curious now.
Yeah.
We got Earth Girls Are Easy. Oh, I know this one. Oh, God.
Yeah, so this is another pick from me. I would say it, even though it's bad, it has like a surprising all-star cast because Jeff Goldblum is in it. Damon Wayans is in it.
Would you say it's funny bad or like just not good at all?
It's kind of cringe bad, I'd say, because like you have like Goldblum, you have Goldblum, Damon Wayans, and Jim Carrey just like acting like aliens. So it's just like I
don't know, which is kind of bad because I feel like Wendy and Kino have different like opinions on what kind of bad it is. Like,
it's weird. It's weird.
It's like hilarious.
It's weird because a lot of 80s films are like 80s sci-fi comedy films can be described as like alien, like fish out of water slapstick comedy. Yeah. And it's definitely intending to be a comedy.
It's got funny parts. Like, maybe it's not hilarious. Yeah, I would not say it's like funny all the way through.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at jokes. Like, I'm just laughing at how bad it is. Now, I'm laughing at how bad it is. I'm laughing at how bad it is. I know that they're trying to make you laugh, but I'm kind of just laughing. It's weird because the jokes aren't funny on the face, but the way they're like delivered, it makes you laugh. Kind of cringe.
Exactly. Well, there we go. Okay, now we have Masters of the Universe. I added this one in. Nice. I would put this under I would say hilarious. I can't say it's a good movie, but it's definitely funny bad for sure. It's
Like the
just,
Street Fighter movie.
Oh, 100%, 100% in that vein. Like, yeah, of course. It's really like that one for sure. I think.
What do you think about? Oh, go ahead.
It's just I also just find it funny. It's the one piece of media where you'll see He-Man wielding a gun randomly, and clearly it was trying to rip off Star Wars too. Like they really were trying to cash in on Star Wars with this movie. What were you gonna say before, Kino?
Well, did you see the sequel series, like the New Adventures of He-Man, where they just went full like sci-fi?
Was this the 2000s one?
No, not the 2000s one. There was like a sequel series where He-Man goes into the future with Skeletor, and
is this in the 90s or when did this come out?
I think it was the 90s.
That sounds about right. Let me look it up. New Adventures of He-Man. Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh yeah, you're right. 1990 to 1991. Okay, never heard of that. Actually,
just like
I heard the 2000s one is good though.
Yeah, but he just travels into the future. Just gets into like a whole new cast of characters, whole new villains. Yeah, and they just went.
That sounds interesting. Not gonna lie. Let's give that a look at some point. Yeah. Actually, kind of Samurai Jackass a little bit. You're right. Or like even the TMNT had that happen at some point. I think that was kind of a thing in the 90s. A lot of like 80s characters doing that randomly. Battle Beyond the Stars. Never heard of this one. I think this is a Kino pick, probably.
Again, like this is another hilarious, low budget Star Wars ripoff, but in a way, it's also ripping off films like The Seven Samurai and The Magnificent Seven, like really blatantly. In fact, like the
but just with none of the finesse that Seven Samurai has.
No, not at all. Not at all. I would say so. This is just how blatant it is. Like the film starts with this alien tyrant coming into this planet and saying, "You're my slaves now. Like you have to submit to me within this period of time." Like this specific period of time, and if you don't, I'm going to blow you up. And then he leaves, and then they need to, and then the planet sends this one young guy, like a Luke Skywalker ripoff, to assemble a bunch of mercenaries to fight for them. It's just there's also a tonal whiplash all throughout the film. Like the costumes look really cheap and silly. The acting is terrible from like a lot of the actors. Like the main guy cannot act to save his life. Like okay.
I feel like I want to check that one out then. As a fan of Seven Samurai, I want to see a bad knockoff of it.
You can find it on YouTube. Like the ship's computer has more of a personality than the main actor.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of sad. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Jesus. Okay.
Rough.
You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it.
That is very rough.
That's rough. Buddy.
That sounds funny though. I'll have to give that a look. Well, I guess that's it. I
said it earlier,
sorry.
and I know it's not sci-fi, but Princess Bride, yes, would be in Timeless. Princess Bride would be in Timeless.
Oh, 100%. Yes. It's not. Yeah, that would be a fantasy, but that is a timeless film.
But I just saw someone mention it earlier, so
it is an absolute classic. Yeah, that is one of my favorite '80s films in general.
I would say so too. Yep.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Rob Reiner. What an absolute legend.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well. Yeah, I guess that's all our movies then. Awesome. All our.
Wait! I actually before we go.
Sure.
Before we go, I actually have some lore about Beyond the Stars, because that's also the film that's considered to be where James Cameron got his. That was considered to be his big break in the industry, because he worked on it as like an art consultant or the art director, where he made the models for the ships. And this is a rumor, but apparently he like on the first day of filming, he gave out cocaine to everyone on the film set.
That sounds kind of.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, no. That's a rumor. But like cocaine usage was like really rampant in the 80s.
Yeah, it was insane.
Well, yeah, that part is true. That was the thing back then for sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's funny. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Do the ships look cool? Or do they?
One of them has boobs on it.
What?
Okay.
In Beyond the Stars?
Yeah, you'll know it when you
Interesting.
see it. You'll know it when you see it. It's the main ship. It's the main ship.
Okay then, yeah. I guess I am morbidly curious about this one now that you described it. I will definitely give it a look
I
for
am
sure.
looking at
Again, you can watch it.
Dr. Hephaestus. Oh my god. This looks
Again, you
good.
can watch it for free on YouTube.
Oh, well, that makes it even easier then if it's free. Okay,
Cowboy
awesome.
Freight fight.
Thanks for the heads up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this
Awesome.
on the background at some point. This sounds that sounds great.
You should try making a review. You
Sounds
should try
really
making
funny,
a review
yeah.
of it. Yeah.
I'd be down. Yeah, that'd be funny for sure. I'd be
Yeah, I
interested in looking at that. Yeah. Well, okay then. I guess that's about it. Do you guys have any closing thoughts and all, and also anything you want to share that you're working on?
I guess I can close off. Oh, when you want to go first?
I was gonna have both of you, give closing thoughts for each of yourselves. That's usually how I do it in general.
I guess the closing thoughts would just be basically what we said at the beginning. Like 80s is where sci-fi hit its stride. 90s, early 90s, still doing pretty strong, and then it starts petering off and then kind of dying. But
Yeah, I would be
Yeah, I
very
mean-
interested to do more streams like this where we look at the evolution of it. I think that'd be really interesting.
I think it's a testament to like the films that are good and the films that are bad that we agreed on like almost every single film with the ones that were good,
100%.
we said we were
80s
good, the ones that were so
Yeah, 80s had peak sci-fi.
Yep.
Mm.
They just did it right.
Yeah. There's a very specific charm to to the 80s. Even when there are like really badly made films, they have their certain charm to it because there's still a noble creativity to it that you find endearing, and why we call a lot of bad films that come out of this period so bad they're good. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Well,
that's like what
did you both
only
enjoy
one
your
that's
time here
really bad.
on the Yachtcast?
Yes, thank you for having me.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you as well.
Yeah, I'm glad you both enjoyed yourselves for sure. You mind telling people where they can find you?
Yeah, I guess at Windahoe. It's wind with an I and then HOE.
Yep, and for me,
Yeah,
just
awesome.
Kinoflex. Oh, go ahead.
Right.
Sorry, I interrupted
I
you.
was just gonna say it's the same on Twitter and everything else. Like I can't believe nobody had the name before. Honestly, if Windagoon was taken, I have no idea how Windahoe
Windagoon?
was not taken. Yeah, Windagoon. Yeah, he's the guy that does the analog horror reviews.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
funny.
So
yeah.
That's a funny name, Windagoon.
Yeah, you guys know me. I'm Kinoflex Reviews. Trying to make more reviews, to be honest.
I feel you there.
Yeah.
That is definitely
Yeah, yeah.
something I'm kind of looking more to doing as well. I'm glad
Yeah.
you share a similar sentiment there. Yeah.
Right. And just check me out. Check out my channel.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I guess I should say what
Absolutely.
I did. I'm more of a streamer, and then do the VODs from the stream kind of thing. I don't often do like like edited pre-made content. I'll just do segments, and I'll have it.
Yeah, you tackle more like niche commentary stuff, right? Like Sonic.
So far, I've
people.
been stuck in the Sonic VR chat drama. Oh my god, some of those people are
Whoa.
super nice, and others are like some of
I
the-
could
the
never-
craziest, like, lolcow
I'm glad you can
crazy
do that.
stuff.
I could never. Yeah, no, I could never be a drama tuber. Just it would affect my mental health so bad because I can't handle all that kind of information, that like negativity. That's just me,
you
of
kind of have
course.
to have it at arm's length. You have to kind of have it like you kind of see it as like, I don't know, just kind of like looking in and stuff. But every once in a while,
Yeah,
something will, someone or something will happen that will kind of like hit you close to home or something, and it's just kind of based on how you are to take it. If you want to keep going or keep doing what you're doing, or if you like want to take a step back. But I've had several experiences with
Yeah.
things that I've done. People have been like, this was a traumatic thing at the time, but watching you go over it and make fun of this person who kind of scared me back in the day has made it less traumatic. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm doing
That
something
is-
right.
that part I can. Yeah, that is a good thing. Then you're kind of hearing them with, I guess, in some ways, comedy, right? You're not like dismissing what happened. Obviously, I would
No.
at least assume you're not. Okay,
No,
good.
I want to get every side of everything.
You're just trying to help
a lot
them
of
through it,
times.
basically.
Yeah, or just making fun when people who that seem scary or that were scary because they were small and it was they were like, I don't know, 1,000 sub channel and it seemed scary to a 100 sub channel, but now that it's it's flipped,
Ryan,
I'm making fun of them and showing how silly they are. People are like, yo, no, actually it wasn't that bad. So
yeah, exactly. Ryan says, imagine if Noah suddenly started saying massive day for the unemployed. I could never. No,
wait,
I can never be a drama tuber, Ryan.
I've heard that before.
It's a meme. It's a meme phrase just thrown out randomly.
It's
okay.
I guess it's just drama tube or whatever. See, again, I'm not invested in drama tube because I don't care about drama. I honestly actively avoid it if I'm being real.
It's
so bad for my mental health.
Some of the people, if it's bad for your mental health, definitely stick it back. But it's like,
that's why I could never I could never be a drama tuber because it's just I can't have that kind of thing. Like I can't have those kinds of things just constantly showed to me. It would affect my mental health. I know.
Yeah, and I'm sure.
I'm just happy talking about. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's just sometimes it really wears on people. And it takes a certain constitution, and you have to kind of keep it at arm's length. And I didn't think, for the longest time, for like 8 years or more, I've been like a chatter in streams and kind of like around in the slinking around in the commentary community. And like only recently, like 2 months ago, did I kind of like make the jump to be content creator. So
nice.
I think I would.
Congratulations.
Like it, but far it's great. So far it's some really funny stuff and trying to do some good. So
awesome. Oh, WestJet. Oh, I know that guy, Ryan.
Yes. I think I've seen some of his stuff. I don't watch him often though.
Yeah. Oh boy. Gaster says the last drama tuber I watched switched to history a good year ago. I don't blame them. Like, I mean, for me, I would just rather talk about movies, autism representation, just things I like. Like, I don't like drama, so I don't want to talk about that. I just talk about things I'm passionate about.
Yep.
That's just me, though, of course,
Yep,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, that's how any creator should do it, obviously. And, you both know that, of course, as well. Yeah. Well, I think this was a very chill, very productive stream. We got through a bunch of classic 80s sci-fi films. And I think we got some good recommendations out to people, too.
How many were there? Do we know? I don't want to.
I don't know. It doesn't say the amount.
I would say. Yeah.
Hang on. Let me. What if I? Yeah. I wish it would say specifically. I can download the image at least. I don't. Oh, okay. Just
create an account. Right? Yeah, create an account.
I'm not creating an account for this.
Tier list maker. Wow.
No, definitely not.
I want them to have my information. Cool.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I think that was very successful for sure. Awesome.
Yeah, right, I agree.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, I'll hop off. I don't know if you normally talk to your chat to kind of talk it out, or
Yeah, usually I do. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to just head off, yeah, totally fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got prepared for tomorrow.
Definitely. Have a great rest of your day, both of you.
Okay, you too. Thank you for having me on, and talk to you later.
Awesome.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Bye. All right. Oh, I'm not muted. Well, I think that's the end of that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the gray stuff and what comes out of that. Do I want to do like a impromptu? Nah, not on this one. Nah, I'll do it another one. All right. I'ma head out. Stream end. And what music do I have to play? We'll do the new one. Peace.
Racking the boat, clearing the lane. I cap them, they cut them right out of the frame. Check the elevation, dial in the wind. I decide exactly when your ending begins. Like on the prey, nothing to say. I'm the executioner from 50 miles away, taking a